Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the most underrated podcast, broadcasting from most underrated studios. I don't think I've ever seen Springsteen dance.
That's weird. Okay.
That threw me off guard.
Vibe, man. Just gave a vibe.
He just caught a vibe in the corner. Oh, my God. Welcome in the most underrated podcast, broadcasting from most underrated studios. I am your man, Thomas the Franchise, Dal Palantonio, chilling across from me, JJ Springsteen here at the end of the table dancing. I would be fine never seeing that again, but wow.
I know, right?
He made me comfortable. I thought I was shopping at H&M.
I might have to run that back when I'm editing the cast today. That was good.
Put the disco.
Dude, he almost gave a Rick Astley, shimmer.
Yeah, in the video, see if you can get some like disco lights and shit on him. That'd be really dope.
Yeah. Wow.
Meanwhile,
Stringer.
I'm still going up the escalator in H&M right now.
Yeah.
Shopping.
This is a jam.
Looking for some new.
I'm playing
new threads.
I'm playing this because JJ was listening to some music on headphones before the show. We were prepping, we were doing stuff, and all I could hear was this like dance beat underneath the headphones. I was like, dude, are you listening to Show Me Love by Robin S? Real quick right now?
No, sir.
There it is. So what were you listening to?
I think it was called Electric City by Dupla.
As good as this or no?
Can't be as good as this.
It can't be as good as this.
This is, I'm guessing this is a classic, so
This
no.
is a classic.
Yeah.
93.
Yeah, so no.
And her only classic.
Robin S.
Damn.
Never, not really heard from again.
Yeah.
That I know of.
This is where it started and stopped.
Tell me this though. You guys remember the last modern song that sampled this? It was probably 2015, maybe? 2014?
No, I don't.
Check it out, bro. Let me
Was it some SoundCloud rapper?
it was not a SoundCloud rapper. Actually, do you know who Kid Ink is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Kid Ink featuring Chris
shit.
Brown.
Oh, shit.
Watch. Check this shit out. All right, you got this.
Oh, I think I might know.
You got this beat in your head, right? What about this?
Yeah, let's go.
You got very excited.
All right.
There you go. This is more your speed? This is more your speed.
I like kidding.
So, you like the slowed down version.
Yeah.
They just took the dance beat, slowed it down. You know who produced this? Bonus
Swiss
points. You know who
Beats?
produced it? Not Swiss Beats. He produces a lot of the very simple hip hop beats these days. Boom, ba-da-da-doom, boom, boom, boom. Just real simple. Even though he sampled it.
Is he the dude that you told me about at Certified who did cocaine and shit, ruined his life? And
No, not Scott Storch.
Not Scott Storch.
Not Scott Storch. He's making a comeback though.
Yeah.
He's making a comeback, Scott Storch. But yeah, oh dude, he was flying. Scott Storch was flying coast to coast on his private jet. He would just fly to New York from LA to New York just to have dinner and then fly home. It's like a $40,000 trip on gassing up the jet and all that shit. And dude, he was just blowing money. So as he was, Scott Storch went down the drain heavy, but he's making a comeback. He's doing his thing. But as far as this joint, I don't even remember where I was going. Anyways.
Who produced it?
Oh, DJ Mustard. Thank you.
DJ Mustard.
Mustard on the beat, ho.
I know nothing about Mustard, ho.
You know Mustard?
No.
Is he like up and
Mustard
coming now, or I've seen some things here and there lately, but I've really
look at this.
Really never heard of him.
You heard this. All right, there you go. He produced this joint, and he always has this. Reason I pulled this up is just because it has all his beats have his tag on the front. Right there, it's a DJ Mustard beat.
Ho.
But DJ Mustard is he's killing it. Like he's absolutely the most. Have you seen that little meme? It was like a few years ago, but it's like a piano this big. A DJ, and it said DJ Mustard's piano because he uses about 4 keys.
4 keys.
It was like a tiny little mini piano. But it's true. Like every beat is like this ding, 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 like a 4-year-old. But he just puts the illest trap. Like he drops 808s in over it, and then he'll drop the bass in, and it's just the snares and shit, and it just makes it fire.
Gotcha.
It just beats.
This isn't recent, but I know he dropped a song with Amigos.
Oh yeah.
I can't
with
remember.
The Amigos?
The Amigos.
No shit. Not even just Migos.
Oh.
The Amigos.
Yeah. The Amigos?
Never mind.
Anyways, wait, I got to get back. All right, enough of this. This ruined my vibe. Let me get back to Robin S. All right, there we go. This is the good vibe we need because guess what? We're about to give you guys bad news. we're not going to be doing the show on Labor Day.
Yeah, we're out.
Dal is going to be in the mountains, so he won't be in town.
At a wedding, not my wedding.
You're going. So when's the wedding? Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Well, you know what? It is Sunday.
Who's having a wedding on Sunday?
But don't get it twisted.
Oh, it's Labor Day weekend.
I'm still drafting.
What do you mean?
Our draft, most underrated podcast.
Thank you.
Draft Sunday.
Right.
I'll be drafting. People will be dancing. I'll be drafting.
What do we decide on that? 7 p.m. Mountain. So that's 6 in Cali, 7 in Denver.
So no, I thought it was 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time.
That's late on the East, guy.
I thought that's what you said.
I know, but Sunday.
Can we run it back?
I don't give a shit what I said on last cast. I'm talking about right now. Sunday.
I'm good with 7.
Has to be. Because if you do it on a weeknight, I get it because people getting home. But on Sunday, you're already at home. If you're not home by 6, if you can't draft at 6 o'clock on Sunday night,
yeah.
I think if we start at an hour, that's unfair to the East Coast. 10's late.
Brutal. Even if it is
to start the draft,
even
that means they ain't getting to bed
Day.
till midnight. I ain't trying to do that to them. 9 to 11. It's a nice, might take an hour and a half. What are we doing? 12 stream draft? Yeah, probably 2 hours.
Huh.
Robin
will expect me to dance. Do you think you can break the news to her?
What?
That I'll have to draft on Sunday at the wedding?
Not getting involved.
That's all on you, man.
Not getting involved.
You won't break that news?
Okay. No. Not getting involved in that. You're going to probably get yelled at.
Oh, dude, Doghouse Dal is back for sure. Now that's just gonna be the cherry on top.
My question
Doghouse Dal is
why didn't you tell her before you told her on the cast? Like,
well, because I thought she'd listen to the cast, last cast when we were talking about it, and I thought that would be kind of my way of.
Oh my gosh, just be straight up. I thought you were about being straight up and just saying how it is.
It doesn't matter if I was straight up or not in this case. Here's why. This wedding's been planned for a long time. So what do I say? I say franchise. No, I can't draft on Sunday. Then we got other people. I mean, there's other people involved. I don't know what to do, man. I just got to take a back seat on this one. I don't know.
Or you just have the
this
computer
good,
pick
guy.
for you.
Huh?
Or you have the computer pick for you.
No, he can't auto draft.
Can't auto draft
in our own league. This
guy's
auto drafting.
Yeah,
dude. But it is going to be a conundrum because Dal's going to be in the corner researching his pick. This joint comes on. Robin's hitting the floor. She's like this, motioning Dallas to come out. Dallas is looking at his phone like this. He's slowly stepping, but he knows he's like about 2 picks away. So he's like stepping towards the dance floor slowly as she's like, what the hell is he doing? Come on, get over here. And he's like this, just kind of grooving by himself, trying to draft in the corner. I think this is going to be good. I think, Stringer, you got to go along with him. We need feature footage of this. You got to go along.
Priceless.
You got to go along to the wedding. Book him a room, please.
Yeah.
Get him up there. Where's this at?
Winter Park.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice
wedding.
wedding.
I was just up there. So we hitting the bikes. Are we going up Saturday? We're hitting the bikes, and then you're doing the wedding Sunday?
Already ready already.
Do you have to work Saturday?
Then I'll have an excuse. Maybe I'll get hurt riding the mountain bikes.
Oh, wow.
That's the worst I've ever
wow.
heard. That's the worst I've ever heard. Wait, this isn't... So you don't know these people?
No, it's a friend of Robin. It's actually a coworker of Robin. So somebody at the yoga studio that she works with, teaches with, yada, 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 yada. A super nice gal. I got to meet her for the first time. They did their kind of end of summer yoga party where they had their whole core power, everybody there. So I got to meet her. I haven't met the future to be a fiance, husband, but man, super, super nice. So feel lucky to be able to go, I guess. Except for the draft.
Gotta fill up the luck.
Way to really backpedal on that one nicely, Dal. I like that. That was really good. I'm gonna give you
lucky to go, right?
I'm gonna give you some cred for that.
Thank you.
Because
give him some fucking credit. I mean,
I am gonna give you some credit.
Credit. I mean, for real.
Here's what I'm concerned about. You go up there Sunday. You guys do the draft, or you do the draft. You go through the whole wedding and stuff. Now, are you drafting during the wedding or the wedding reception?
I think it's the reception.
That's not bad. The wedding would be a little worse.
Yeah.
The reception,
I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, you're just sitting in the table.
But Robin's gonna be pissed that I'm not out there dancing. I actually dance more than she does. I actually look.
Well, why would she be pissed then? I think you're fine. I think you're over exaggerating.
Because this is a trip for us, aka to go to a wedding, and here I am, shit in the bed over here in the corner making draft picks.
Continuing to work.
Yeah, I think you're probably okay.
How would your lady feel?
I think she'd be all right. She'd be like, you got to do what you got to do. There's certain things that are just,
All right, maybe she needs to go with Robin then.
Is what it is. Why are you in the doghouse? What do you mean doghoused out?
Dude, I'm back in the doghouse. I haven't been there in a minute.
Why?
Oh, where do we start here?
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
It's that
Are you ready for this?
Wow.
I need a shovel for sure.
Wow, what is love?
I think I start here. So as I'm transitioning out of one job, going to kind of obviously the new job and learning how to be more social, being on my phone. Being on my phone has been a problem in the past, right? As I'm doing research for the cast, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So kind of keeping that kind of work personal balance. I'm not doing a very good job, especially as I'm transitioning out. I'm working my ass off at T-Mobile, which is crazy, dude. All my coworkers, all my reps, everybody I work with, they're like, damn, man, shouldn't you just be kind of hanging out?
Right.
Like just kind of just being that dude,
Cruising,
you know,
yeah.
and kind of just enjoying the last couple of days. I'm dealing with fucking escalations on escalations. I'm answering the stupidest questions from customers, from my reps. I'm all in still. And it's really hard because that senioritis hasn't struck, but you know me, man. Brand is everything. Your brand is everything. And that will go with you everywhere you go, and it will follow you like the worst shadow or the best shadow.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep that really cool, not because I don't think I'll ever go back. I hope I won't ever have to go back. And it's not because of T-Mobile. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to retail. You know what I mean? Right. This is what I want to do. This is the choice that I made, and I think we have enough things going on with us, and our work ethic is so good. So I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep my brand up, just because everybody's gonna talk shit, you know. Oh, Dallas, man, he gave up like a month ago, or he gave up on us like 2 weeks ago. He wouldn't answer questions for us, dude. You're gonna have that regardless. It just is what it is, you know. And a lot of it's jealousy. But at the end of the day, I'm working my ass off there. When I do come home, I'm obliterated, dude. You know, like I've just been working so hard. Hey, have you seen my socials lately?
Yeah,
I'm even trying to work on the socials,
I will
man.
say, good job on the socials.
Thank you.
All right,
they're a little weird still, I think. Like, dude, did you see the other day, like last night, the picture? I was like, you know what? Let me show a little face here. But instead, you hit me up and you're like, oh, dude, I thought you were about to hit us with a dick pic or something weird.
No, because I said I came in the studio. I was like, Dal, what was going on the Instagram last night? Because he was doing it from the bottom of the camera. Like he had the camera down here, staring up at his double chin, which he doesn't even have a double chin. But it was just like anyone has a double chin from that angle. It was the worst angle you could be from. And he was just like looking down. Check this out. And then I was like, oh, fuck. What are we about to check out?
What are we checking out?
Please don't pull your dick out. Now, what are we doing here? Dick housed out.
Yeah. Dick housed out there.
Wow. I was like, oh, my God. What are we doing? So then he flips the camera and shows the tire. I'm like, oh, thank God. But I was like, Dal, just go on there and be natural. Like, just, you know.
Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah,
please.
you just gotta, which it takes time. I was like, hey, dude, just like with the cast when you first started, it's gonna all take time. If you're not used to being in front of a camera, it's not like he's ever held the vlog camera when we're out and he's the one like doing the talking. It's always me kind of driving the convo and he's just there. So doing it on his own, it's a whole new thing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there probably listening to this show that never post on their story. They're just content consumers. They just consume content. They don't create. Like you, Stringer. I wouldn't say you ever. I
rarely do it.
I don't know what the inside of your house looks like. I don't know anything about you, which is great. Me, I'm fucking on everyone's hit list. Everyone either loves me or hates me because I show everything.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to hide. You know what's up. You know my fucking crib. You know what's going on.
For sure.
It's gonna take some time. That's the bottom line, dude. It's not going to be overnight. And so, I'm just clowning you on it. But
I know it was a little awkward to probably everybody else, but fuck, think about how I felt. It was awkward. That's like my first time on camera.
That's
like,
what I asked you. I was
how
like,
do I do
15
it?
takes, or what'd you do here?
No, it was one take Dal, for sure.
One take Jake.
One take Jake.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, gotcha. That being said, so my work-life balance is not good. My relationship balance is not good. I haven't made any promises to Robin like, yo, man, just wait till I get out of this. Wait till this transition. Everything's going to be so much better. I'm going to be so much of a badass. I haven't made any promises like that, and that's kind of the conversation we had this morning, man, that got me off to a bad start.
Oh.
Because it was like, because she said that. She's like, you're making all these promises, like everything's going to be so much better. You're going to be better. Our relationship is going to be better. I said, hold up. Relax. I said, I made no promises. I just told you I need your support through this transition. I need you to stand by my side. I need you to try to be a little patient. And she's been great. She's been super patient.
Right.
But guess what? We all still have needs. And women, they definitely still have needs.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they aren't being fulfilled.
Just stand by me, right?
And she's about to kick me out the cast and the house. and everything else that we
She's
do.
about to kick you. She can't kick you off the cast.
I can't get kicked off the cast.
Not possible.
That's what I tell her all the
That's
time.
not possible.
She's like, I'm kicking you out the cast. I don't know what to tell you.
She's not kicking you out the cast. You're not getting kicked out the house. If anything, I mean, worst case scenario, just live here in the studio. That's fun. Get kicked out the house. Live here in the studio. I'll be fired.
I can just make content 24 hours a day in here.
Just neighbor up.
With or without you.
With or without you. Nice.
A little bit of you too, yeah.
Day
like
5 living in the
Yeah.
studio.
Day 5, Rejuvenator, underrated 10.
You'll be on your social, really showing your face, just like fighting for my life.
Yeah. Man,
Classic.
did JJ have some crazy pills today? This guy's on fire
This
today.
guy-
He's loving life today.
JJ, let me. Go ahead. Go
Hey,
ahead.
you know what, JJ? Real quick, man.
What's up?
You're having a great time here.
Yeah.
I want to have a great time.
Yeah.
What's up with this competition?
So I am 4 weeks out.
Are
so
you
it's
ready?
I would say for the most part. It's
Okay.
like it's getting a bit harder with just in life in general. I'm feeling really overwhelmed, but it's getting done. I'm putting in the work. I'm getting the weight up. So
Okay.
the meet is September 28th. So
Okay.
this one isn't necessarily a big one because, like I said in the past, it's a non-drug tested meet, and I have no plan of taking steroids at the moment. So it's just gonna be kind of like this fun thing I try out just to see where I feel, how like it feels to pick up kilo plates because they're a bit different than pound plates. Because the reason why they use kilos is because it's a national or international thing. So everywhere else use metrics except us. So
Very European.
we have to use kilo plates in competition and shit like that. But
Tell me this. Is this worth Franchise and I coming to support you and getting some goat footage? Some goat featured footage.
Yeah.
Is this worth it?
Uh,
Would you like us to be there to support the goat?
hey, y'all could come.
Yeah.
I'll invite you. I'll give you the location and everything, but that's totally up to you. It's kind of, there is going to be some downtime. I don't know. I don't think there will be that great footage. I guess like it's kind of hard to explain because I'm still trying to figure out how the whole meet goes down to begin with because I've never been to one.
Do you get
To my understanding, essentially is I get put into this group. This group gets kind of lined up at kind of like the benching or deadlift area, and essentially we just go down the line and we all do one rep, and that just the weight goes up. For example, for my deadlift, I'm gonna start with 345, then go up to 365, and then possibly for my last one, I'm gonna try to hit 400.
Can you do this?
Yeah,
That sounds
I
heavy.
could do. I know I could do 365. I want to see if I could do 400.
Wait, are you getting spray tan before this?
No, this is not that.
It's a lifting competition, guy,
lifting.
not a physique.
Yeah.
Not posing.
They don't get spray tan even on a deadlift competition?
No, we don't need tans. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, because I think that'd be good featured footage.
I like it.
Do you guys eat like meals in between like your deadlifts and stuff?
Yeah. I've heard like weird ass shit like Benadryl and sweet potatoes and all kinds of shit to give you enough energy to lift insane amounts of weight and shit.
I think it'd be
And
entertaining.
I even heard like afterwards, some dudes can't even walk afterwards because of how much weight they picked up. or
Damn,
pushed.
wow.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Can we get backstage passes to record some of this?
Sure.
Like for sure.
For sure, yeah. It's at a
Backstage?
CrossFit.
Yeah.
I guess backstage would just be like the warm-up room where
Yeah.
everyone's just lifting
Yeah.
weights and shit.
We need
Just
VIP.
warming up. Anyone could go back there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, like...
Do you guys like have meat trays and protein trays back there?
Like I said, dude, I don't know what's fully going
excited.
down because I've never been to one. So this is my first one. I just got my USPA membership yesterday. It's just kind of like membership for the federation I'm working with right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you allowed to? Oh wait, sorry, I lost my train of thought. High moment. I forgot what I was going to ask.
Well, check this out. Do we both take a shot, and if we both make it, we'll go? If
Oh,
one of us misses,
Is all your family gonna? Is all your family and everyone else going? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
those
gonna
guys.
have some of my family come. My old roommate, he's gonna have some some of our friends are coming to watch us apparently. So I don't know fully who's all coming. I just know I'm just focusing on trying to hit the lifts I want to hit
Right.
because by next year, hopefully there's going to be a drug tested meet that I want to hit some class 2 lifts, which means I could go to nationals and go to Columbus, Ohio and compete. So
nice.
Sick. And did you invite Fail Beast?
I don't think he's gonna be here because
Okay.
he said the dates he gave us was at the beginning of September. But yeah,
maybe he extends his trip.
Yeah.
maybe
worth it.
we'll
maybe,
see.
Maybe he does a little extension.
We'll
Sorry,
see.
yeah. What were you saying about the basketball? The hoops?
Oh, the
shot?
basketball. I was going to say, well, should we both take a shot and let that decide if we go or not? I think
Sure.
we should go.
What
to
day is
support
it
him.
on?
September 28th. It's a Saturday.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I thought you said the 25th. I was
Well,
like,
I'll tell you
I'm booked
this.
up already. 25th.
I won't be working that day.
I know.
Obviously.
I don't know. Let me see. Look, this hoop with the headphones in. It's a little.
A little tough, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
Little Tim Duncan.
A little dunk action.
Little Tim Duncan off the window. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Actually, was a lot of stuff in it. Went in the bottom of the net.
See, I don't go glass.
So
Huh?
I go Splash Brothers or nothing.
You don't go glass? Let's see it. Let me see.
I don't go glass. I go ass.
I was already going there. I laid it up for you, but you blew it too early because you didn't. We don't know if it's ass yet. Thanks, Dal.
Take that L on the way out.
Go. God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have said it again.
Damn it.
Whoa. So
Went a
not
little
only
hard.
did he go glass, he
Yeah.
went glass and got nothing else. So he did the opposite of what he said he is actually doing.
Not
so he
good.
does go ass.
I feel like I
He
was
goes
just
glass and ass.
glass ass. I was just I must have been deadlifting over here and doing some arms or something, man. 'cause
Deadlifting?
I was a little hardcore.
deadlifting.
A little hardcore.
Well, deadlifting and then a little bit of arms. No, I said arms at the end because I went like that.
You mean shoulders?
Whatever.
Whatever. Dal, did you watch the new Dave? Have you seen the new Dave Chapelle?
No, heard
Oh,
about it.
jeez.
So check it out, dude.
I've seen pieces.
For my birthday,
Yeah,
that's what we did. It was the sickest birthday, dude.
really.
Not only, I'll show you the gift my girl got in a second.
I'm excited.
It's extremely fire.
Hell yeah.
But I got hell yeah. She brought home Cheesecake Factory.
What?
Sick. Yep. Didn't have to go anywhere. Ordered exactly what I wanted. Knew what I wanted.
Which piece of cheesecake did you get?
I got the I
Did you
salted
get the
caramel.
You didn't get the Oreo?
This crushes that. This is like a gourmet piece. It's not a standard cheesecake. It's like a gourmet.
All right, I've never
It's
had
like on some extra.
I've never had the
salted caramel. Yeah, dude. It's on some extra.
Okay.
Extremely fire.
But that's your favorite. That's your favorite
yeah,
slice.
dude. Yeah.
Okay.
It's incredible. So I love that. She got that. She got me the dish I enjoy.
Okay.
She showed up with this awesome present, and then we just smoked the joint and watched Dave Chapelle. It was
Really?
the new Dave Chapelle special.
Yeah.
It was one of the sickest birthdays, dude, because it was just so chill.
Yeah.
I got to do all the shit I wanted to do. Yesterday, I got to chill. I took a break from editing because I've been editing together the cast and all the fantasy show and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I need a break. I got to take a break from editing. I did some social media yesterday, hung out. And dude, I had such a good birthday. I was so full afterwards. I smoked the joint, passed out, showed up in the same gear today. Just put the same exact gear. Didn't even do anything.
Nice.
Just fell asleep in the couch, birthday style. Woke up, had ash all over my shirt.
Oh wow.
Dusted it off. Went and laid in bed. A couple hours, whatever it was. Woke up, came to the cast, ready to rock. Here we are.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered, fellas. I'm yours. So that's how my birthday went. Incredible. But look at this.
What is this? This the gift?
Dude, this is probably
We don't need to save this for sneakers and fashion?
no. Look at this thing. Tell me
Oh wow.
that is not one of the most fire things you've ever seen. Look at it in the light, bro. How
Wow.
perfect does that look?
Dude, I love Dallas's sunglasses. Those
We've
are
got-
Wow, those are my Macho Mans.
I know, dude. And then look, I got this Randy Savage shirt on. Like, so
wow,
ill.
I didn't even see that.
Dude, she crushed it. So she got me this custom painted photo, and her friend. It's her friend that does all these custom photos. Let me find her.
Dude, look at my mullet. I think that's the best it's ever looked.
Dude, you just
You
look.
need to work on yours, man.
We need to make this our new cartoon.
Wow. Like I feel like I want to jump in my goddamn Lamborghini, dude, Diablo from 1991 or my Countach.
Like bright teal with some pink rims. Oh, dude. How sick is that look, though?
Dude.
I just can't get over it. I stared at it last night for probably an hour.
This is like a TV. We could
Look
do
how
our own.
lush our beards look. Both of our beards just look great, dude.
Yeah, yours looks like super thick. Mine looks like super flowy.
Yeah, exactly.
It matches
looks,
my mullet perfect.
Dude, it looks, everything is, I just couldn't get over it.
And
man.
you know how my mustache is so thin? I mean, it's it's nice,
Dude,
dude.
and when my girl showed up and was like, she gave it to her, she was like, and my girl was like blown away, obviously. And her friend was like, oh,
JJ,
I didn't
you
know
see
if
this?
you'd like it.
Yeah.
Dude, that just looks It's like the sickest versions of us. Right?
Yeah, man.
So dope, man.
We look like we're Sirius Satellite Radio.
I know.
For sure.
It's so good, man. I've got to...
That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I got to find... Let me...
She did such a great job, man.
Let me get her IG.
We got to get her socials out there, man, because this is incredible.
Let me... I just hit...
Your beard. I can't get over your beard.
I know, dude.
That thing looks theatrical.
Where do we hang this in the studios? Should we hang this thing right under the basketball hoop? Or we'll get messed up. We got to put it up here in the...
Yeah,
I feel like we need to cover up the Miller's
I
thing.
think it takes the place of the Miller.
All right, put it up there for now. We'll just put it up there for the rest of the episode.
That's sick,
man. We'll remove it later.
Dude, the colors are so cool.
Yeah, man. Such a fan. Such a fan of that.
And the artist actually hand delivered it to you?
To my lady, yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
And she's local here?
Yeah. Wow. I know, dude. Custom painted.
Did we call out her IG or anything?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
She just texted me because I had to ask. I forgot. I think her name's Chelsea. Chelsea. It is Chelsea. Dang, I didn't want to say. I couldn't remember for sure. Okay, here we are. This girl, dude, Chelsea, custom art. So it's an underscore. What is this? Maybe this is why she don't have any friends. Maybe this is why she don't have a ton of followers.
She got to change her handle.
It's underscore period. How you starting your handle with underscore period, Chelsea? Chelsea, so it's underscore period Chelsea CHELSEA Armyn ARMYN.
Oh, that's complicated.
Underscore period Chelsea Armyn. I'll put it up on the screen so everyone can follow.
Gotcha.
Make sure you shoot her a follow, dude.
Yeah.
And dude, she is so underrated, bro. This is what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
This show's underrated. The shit we're bringing you is underrated. The people we're bringing on here are underrated. Stop hitting me up if you're not doing shit to come on the show. Stop. Because you're not underrated. You're not fucking doing what we're doing. Do you see what we're doing? Do you see what the people we are messing with are doing? Stop it. I'm losing it with the people hitting me up that don't do anything tight and want to come on the show and then call me a piece of shit because I'm not giving you my platform because you ain't doing nothing tight. I'll give you my platform all day. Do something good. Do something cool. Show me you're worth it. Work. Stop asking for handouts, man. Chelsea, I love you. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
An incredible gift. Baby, I love you. Thank you for for connecting your friend, bringing her to our life, and just bringing this to the studio. It's something that's going to live wherever we go, no matter what studio we're in. This is something we're going to live. I was like, man, once we
that's so meaningful,
get
man.
a big-ass studio, I want to bring her in and have her custom paint us like a wall.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I want to...
What are we doing?
She is so badass. She deserves shine. So I want to make sure that, and sorry for the middle of the tangent there. People just bother me wanting to come on and not do anything.
We got people making us stuff.
She's doing some logos, cool shit, dude.
Our logos just keep getting better and better.
We got to get that as a logo.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to take a picture of this picture and take it to my barber, who I'm going to this Saturday,
nice.
And say, I need my mullet to look just like that. I don't know if it ever looked that good.
Dude, that is so good.
And I think she freestyled the fuck out of that and made it look even better than what it's ever looked.
She made us both look 10 times better than we could ever look. Dude, that's the whole
thing. Those glasses that are sitting right there on the Slim Jim jug.
Yes.
I'm wearing those every day.
I know.
Because I look so much better.
You do.
Look at my beard.
The beard is great.
My beard looks like it's flowing. Like it's... And it's still a little sparse. It's still a little sparse like mine is.
But it's accurate, dude. It's like an accurate. It's not overblown. It's an accurate representation. Seriously, it's an accurate representation of both of us. It's not overblown to the point it's unbelievable. It's just seriously the best version of what we could possibly ever look like.
Yeah.
If you had a makeup team, if you had a whole stylist team doing, it's literally the best possible. Yeah. It's the best photo with the best lighting, with the best makeup people, with the best photographer. That's us, dude. And she fucking brought that to life in a painting, and I can't get enough.
I'm telling you.
I'm so obsessed with it.
Hell, I didn't even know my head was outlined with purple. It fits so good.
Just look at this. Dude, look at this. Elvis. She throws down all this stuff freestyle. Mia didn't even give her pictures. I go, babe, did you give her pictures of us? She goes, no. She just scrolled through the page and found stuff and found it and put it together, dude.
What?
So not only did
because that picture wasn't taken together.
No, this is the picture. The picture of me is the picture I used as the old guy. I'm up in my studio. Remember when I went like this as the old, and I used that when the age thing was cracking?
Mine is the thumbnail on the
cast.
Yours
is from a thumbnail. So she just took two totally different pictures and that she liked, put them together, like some real art shit, dude.
That's some fucking vision.
It's not right. That's what I'm saying,
Vision.
dude. I just want to make sure she gets shine and gets credit.
Like you, like I credit you for the eye,
so
right?
ill.
You got an incredible eye for like fits and what looks good, what feels good, and then making a custom even better than it already is.
Right.
That's exactly what the hell she just
Right,
did.
dude. And that's why I think maybe I just
Brilliant.
love it so much because
Brilliant.
I can't say enough good things, man. Go scroll her IG. Go see the kind of stuff she does. I would call it like a pop art style. I mean, look at that. How fucking cool, dude.
That's fucking.
You know what we need to have her make next? We need to have all three of us on as a Saved by the Bell like box cover, but most underrated podcast in Saved by the Bell font with the Max and the sunglasses and all the stuff that
Sick,
Saved by the Bell is all bright and 90s, and it'll just be us three on there, dude. That would be, dude. She's so good, man. Look, I mean, just look how cool that is, dude.
Nuts.
How cool is she, dude? How cool is she? So such a cool girl, such a cool artist. Dude, look at that Alice Cooper, dude.
Oh, that's tight too.
Wow.
Alice Cooper.
I have no idea who that is, but that's fucking sick.
It's awesome, dude. I'm so look at that Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, nice.
Dude, just crushes it, man. Just crushes it. Can't say enough good things about her. Make sure you go follow her. Buy some art from her, man. _.Chelsea Armin. _Chelsea Armin. There you go. So thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Let's move in. So yeah, dude, the birthday was phenomenal. You got to check out the Dave Chappelle special.
Yeah.
That's where, let me get into that for a second. Very political.
That's what I heard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. I just thought he does the political shit in a way that not only is it hilarious,
right,
but if you're on either side and you have a
laugh.
logical brain in your head, you can laugh about it and you can be like, yeah, shit, I didn't actually think of that.
Huh.
And, you know, me and I looked at each other a couple times and she was just like, this is why it'll never work. Men and women just will never see eye to eye.
Right.
Because she's like, look at this shit. It's funny as hell, but I don't see it that way. And I'm like, I see where he's coming from. And we just look at each other and laugh because we're like, this is why it would never work. Like us just always, men and women just seeing eye to eye all the time on everything, like, and being able to just be, I guess we are cohesive, but it's also divisive at some points with men and women. You know what I mean? With anything. So with any opposites, whatever. So it was a very eye-opening, like, it was just funny, dude. Mm-hmm. Not eye-opening in the sense like of anything I didn't know, just that I could laugh at these certain things was eye-opening to me. The fact that I could laugh out loud and have tears in my eyes at some points over certain things that are so political I never thought could happen to me.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, I looked at my girl, I'm like, are you dying too because we're high right now? Like I'm dying. Like, dude, this is so funny.
I heard he goes a little deep with, like, you know, sexual allegations and making jokes
everything.
about, you know, I won't say who and what and why.
No. Yeah, he talks about the R. Kelly documentary. He talks about the Michael Jackson documentary. Wow. He talks about them wanting him to be in the R. Kelly documentary. Some lady that he knew, some publicist that's, like, friends with his agent or something along the line, came to him, was like, hey, Dave, you want to be in this documentary? And Dave was like, I don't want to be in that documentary.
Right.
So he's like, I wasn't in the documentary. Well, then I see the documentary come out, and he's like, this bitch is like, Dave Chappelle said it was too hot for TV. Bitch, I did not say it was too hot for TV. I didn't say any of that shit. I said I don't want to be in it. So the lady took his words as saying I don't want to be in it and spun it and said, Dave Chappelle said it was too hot for TV. He couldn't be a part of it. And he's like, I didn't say any of that shit. Like, it's nonsense, you know? But he goes into every situation, and that's what I'm saying. If you are a person that doesn't take yourself too serious, you don't take life too serious, you can laugh at things, you can understand what comedians do, you're going to love it. Nice. If you're an offended, soft, bitch-made, PC, I can't think of any more describing words, any more adjectives.
But if you're there, stay out the game.
Yeah, if you're one of those, you're not going to enjoy it. If you don't understand comedy, if you don't get jokes, if you don't understand things being funny, you're not going to get it.
Where comedy comes from.
Right. And I'm a person that the darkest of comedy is fine to me. People can have a sense of humor on whatever they want. Am I always gonna love it? Am I always gonna hate it? No, but I'm not gonna shame them. I'm gonna be like, you should stop saying that. It's comedy.
That's what
it's freedom
they do.
of speech. It's dark, and most comedians are pretty fucked up because that's why they're so funny, because they've been in a situation or they were born into lives where they were. Dude, I couldn't even finish the thought. I'm sorry. I just thought about a funny scene in there. But they're born into lives that are uncomfortable situations. They have to make light of, and they have to make it funny when it's not always funny.
Sure.
Whether it's being bullied, whether it's being poor, whether it's being from a certain ethnic background, all kinds of different stuff. And that's what I love about stand-up comedy. So if you're a person that just doesn't like that, you're not going to love the show.
What's up with what he was wearing? A flight suit?
Loved it. Thought
Was
it was
he wearing a flight
At
suit?
first, we said it too. I was like, this guy looks like he's working for Waste Management. Looks like he's about to come get your trash.
Yeah.
He's got the big, dude, he had
He's
a big
got the big
C.
Chapelle C.
Yeah, and then he had the Chapelle on his front. After a while, I got used to it, and I was like, you know what? That shit just looks comfy, dog.
Was he wearing some sick kicks?
Well, it looks like he was going to change oil.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he was doing some oil changes. No, I think they were just like a low top Puma. They had like some bejeweled or some bedazzled on the back, but they looked like either a low top Puma or wannabe shell toe. That's why I'm saying Puma. I don't know for sure if they're Puma,
Right.
but you know how Puma kind of has bit the superstar shell toe style, but it's not shell toe. It's just like a leather toe, but it's kind of a similar. It's one of those. I don't know. Nothing I recognized, but I don't really know anything about sneakers. So, just kidding, Dal. All right, just laugh.
Just kidding, though.
Dave Chapelle, funny. Check it out. You'll enjoy it. Let's see. Where else are we going on the show? That's good. That's good. No show Labor Day. Talked about it. Going to be back, so we're going to miss the show on Monday. Sorry. Fantasy draft the other night.
Yeah.
Under the car.
What happened? Oh my gosh.
Bad things happened, guy. Bad things. Dallas comes to my house. We're driving from my house to Golden. It's about an hour commute in traffic, rush hour.
For sure.
Dallas comes to pick me up. He picks me up. We get in his car. He's driving because I have my laptop on the lap. I'm updating the cast. The cast has just finished exporting. I am now going to start uploading and fill out all the metadata, the timestamps, all the stuff I need to do. So that when we get to Mario's, I can connect to his Wi-Fi and just click upload. And now that's uploading. And while we're drafting.
Yeah.
Hopefully draft goes 2 hours. Shit'll be uploaded.
Made sense
Ready
to me.
go. So I'm just trying to get the thing out.
For sure.
We get in the car. I got the laptop on the lap. We're talking. We're just talking about flat tires. I don't remember why we're talking about flat tires. Do you remember we were talking about flat tires right before that?
Yeah, I can't remember what brought it, but we were talking about.
The guy got a flat tire right in front of us at the light. I was like, Dow,
Oh, yeah.
look at this guy. He's taking a right. I was like, dude, he's driving on
He's
rim.
driving on a flat.
I was like, and that's an older car. I don't even know if he has a sensor inside that he knows the shit is flat.
Right.
You know, this is like a 99 Buick or something.
Something like that. It wasn't a Corsica. It was a Buick.
It's old school.
Damn.
It was like, is this a drug dealer car? No, it was a standard Aurora drug dealer car.
Trap house car.
Yeah. So anyway, same, so then he's driving on a flat, dude, right passenger side rear tire is just flat and he's right in front of us. He turns, he's driving. I'm like, damn, Dal, look at this guy. I wonder if he even knows, blah, 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 blah. So we're driving along. Less than a half a mile later,
Yeah.
we're about to get on the highway.
Yeah.
Wait, tell him about what we just passed, though.
Oh, yeah, we're driving by Home Depot.
We're driving by Home
every day.
Depot. No big deal, right? Right in between Home Depot and Best
I
Buy.
even know that area. I just still can't believe.
Dude, we're just driving down Mississippi, guys.
And it's
Yeah,
packed.
I know.
It's packed.
packed out.
It's rush hour. Packed on Mississippi.
It's not like we're the only cars
It's a
there.
coincidence that Home Depot was there. All I'm saying.
Well, that's why I told him, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it had to be a work truck or something that was
Yeah.
just pulling out and it dropped off the back or whatever. Because we're driving and all of a sudden we hear, and we thought we hit something.
Dude, it's almost sounded like a
It was
gun.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
boom, down below. And so I'm like, we're both looking back in the street like, damn, is the car flat? Like, what's going on? Did we hit something? What's the deal? So we don't see anything in the road. We're both like, all right, it's probably good.
Yeah.
Probably good to go. So we continue cruising along. We go to take the turn to get on the highway. Dow starts ramping up speed because we're getting on the highway. And all of a sudden you hear,
Yeah.
so you hear the screw or whatever clanking against the cement over and over because the tire wasn't blown out.
Right.
It wasn't flat right away. It wasn't like the tire started shredding and it was do-do-do-do-do. That was coming from the bolt in it. So I'm like, oh, it's flat, dude. Slow down. So we pull into this dirt where you saw on the Instagram story. If you're not following us on IG,
Yeah.
that.
Full of glass, full of trash, syringes, anything and everything on the side of a freaking road.
We're on the highway, dude. Dow had the glass was cutting us up, laying underneath the car. So Dow pulled out his dog bed, slid it under the car so he could lay on it.
Yeah.
So then we're draft time's approaching. I'm like, oh man, obviously we're not gonna make it. We're not even getting the tire changed because the standard jack
That the 4Runner comes with.
That comes with the 4Runner.
It isn't tall enough.
Dude, it's some of the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
I had no idea. It's my first 4Runner.
Oh,
dude,
fuck.
you have now got to buy a new jack.
Yeah.
I would complain to Toyota. Like, how are you going to give me equipment that's not equipped for this kind of car?
Yeah.
Literally, the jack doesn't go high enough up. You get it to engage.
Yeah.
Once you start cranking it a little bit,
It stops.
It just stops.
Yeah.
Like it's like almost it can't lift the amount of weight of the car. So it's not that if you're cranking it with your hand, it goes up and up and up.
Yeah.
But if you're cranking it under the car, it will not have the power to lift it. So it's either defective or it's not powerful enough.
Yeah. So not only was it not tall enough, but it wasn't powerful enough. So we kept jacking it up. No movement at all. So then we were like, well, what the hell do we do?
Homeboy shows up from a towing company.
Yeah. We didn't call.
He just shows up, gonna help us out. He gives us wood. We're like, all right, for sure, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Put the wood underneath the car. Put the jack on the wood. Now you'll get enough. Because
Now
we
we got
thought maybe
leverage.
it just wasn't. We were like, oh, that's as high as it goes.
Yeah.
So we get the
It
wood.
was the height.
It jacks up. It only goes up this far and stops working. We're like, all right,
What the hell?
It's definitely not going up anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's the jack. It's not the height. It's not anything else.
The jack is jacked.
The jack is.
It's not good. Below, not good.
So
no.
So then the guy offers to give Dallas a lift up. He can like lift his car up with the flatbed.
Like I would drive my car up onto his flatbed like a third of the way, and then I would put it in park, put the e-brake on, and then he would hire or like level up his platform that would lift the back up just enough so your two back tires are off the ground, and he's lifting that up via the chassis. This guy assured me that I'm like, nah, man, it doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. This guy's like, oh, man, I've done it many times. No problem. Whatever.
Yep, he did.
Just like super
He
pumped
did.
on it, And he's like, dude, I'll just charge you $40, man. We'll get you up and running. And at that time, I'm like,
No, this is one of my best accents. So let me do this.
Do it.
This is one of the ones I've been working on since third grade.
I like it.
My friend Enrique, third grade, was so fascinated. He had just moved here, became friends with Enrique in third grade, and I was so fascinated at the way he talked. I just loved it.
Yeah.
He was from Mexico, and I just loved it. So I learned it at that age. This is what the guy did. He came in, hey, what's going on, buddies? How you guys doing, huh?
Yeah.
He said, we're doing good. First he gives us the wood, we do our stuff. All right, here's what I can do. Here's what I'm going to suggest. I can lift the car up. I go in, I get in my truck, I back it up, I do the flatbed, and I put it under. You drive the car up front. You pull the car forward. The two wheels go up on the flatbed. I hit the bed. It comes up. It's lifting the car up by the frame. Okay? That's enough to get the tires off. Dallas like, well, what about my frame? Is it going to mess up my frame? Are you sure it's going to engage with the frame? So they're both down there looking underneath. He's like, what do you think, French? I'm like, I don't know shit about cars. I don't even know what the frame is.
Yeah.
I don't be clear with you. I don't know what's going to get messed up.
I didn't like it.
I'm looking at it like, yeah, do it. This is a 4Runner. It's a damn 4Runner.
We got to get out of here.
I mean, these things are on. I just saw one of these driving past us from 1983. The things are still going.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got his frame jacked
It's
up a little
tank.
bit and he's still rocking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm looking at it like, yeah, do the shit. What are we doing? $40. Let's get it going. Dal's skeptical. Dal decides not to get it going.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
Why?
He doesn't want to mess
Because
with the
there's
car,
a
which is
shitload
fine.
of
It's
things
his car.
hanging lower than the frame. So that flatbed is irrelevant at that point. Like, it's going to hit my oil pan. There's so many things that are hanging lower than the frame. And I told this guy, I'm like, dude, it's not going to work. It's not. So he's like, well, let me take a look. Maybe I'll take a look and I'll see. He takes another look. He's like, you know something? You're probably right. I don't think it'll work.
He said it might. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be hitting some stuff. If you worried about it hitting some stuff.
Yeah.
So then he's like, I'm like, all right, just give me a ride. Like, give me a ride to my house.
Yeah.
I'll get my car with my jack that I know goes up high.
Yeah. He's got a better jack in his compact SUV than my off-road
Right.
TRD 4Runner.
Because the Ford's come equipped. I don't know what
Yeah.
Toyota was doing.
Not
That
only-
thing wouldn't even jack up a Camry. I don't know why you got
That's
that.
true.
I don't know that, or maybe that's the one that comes with the Camry and they put it in your car on accident.
Maybe so.
Because the Ford one is not like that. We went and got mine. It took a while, but we got it going. Meanwhile, we start getting calls. Right when I
Oh,
get back
no.
with my car, right when I get back, it's about 7:20. Everyone has now showed up. Draft was supposed to start at 7. I get a call. Hey, we've started. Your second pick. Who do you want? Saquon just went. I'm like, give me Kamara.
Gotta
just
have
right off
Kamara.
the top, I'm like, give me Kamara. I don't even look at my list. Boom, Dal's phone rings right after mine. Mario's calling him. So Mitch is calling me. Mario's calling him.
I had the 6th pick.
He had the 6 pick. Who did you take first? I don't even know. Daniel Jones.
No,
the Giants. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. All right, go ahead. That's what the Giants took at 6. Go ahead.
I took Nick Chubb.
Nice. Little bowling action in the corner.
Awesome.
Dallas just missed another shot, and they knocked over my energy drink. Sweet.
Yeah.
Dallas is really for the century here since we put this thing up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, dude, my laptop's at 32%, and we've never plugged it in.
Oh yeah, hand me that.
Not good. Let me let me
Not good.
grab the charger.
Yeah, so with the 6th pick of my draft, I took Sir Nick Chubb, which I think, based off the 6th pick, I think
that's good.
I think we're in good shape.
Nicholas Chubbulus with the 6th.
Here, let me hand you this on the bottom side.
All right, hold up. Let me get the charger. This is good, dude. We're doing all this on the air.
Nicholas Chubbless.
If you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing what's going on.
All
We're
right.
readjusting the studio. This is
What a
good.
name.
Hopefully we don't get any static today. How does it sound? I have power. It sounds good. I don't hear any extra static.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Sounds good. So then we started doing the draft, and while we were finishing the tire, so we did probably the first 10 rounds, 8 to 10 rounds under the car, somewhere around there.
On the dog bed.
Yeah, anywhere from on the dog bed under the car to standing out on the side of the highway, looking at the sheets, greasy, dirty. We're both dirty.
Passenger seat, driver's
Yep.
seat.
We're sitting in the driver's seat. We're leaning into the car, trying to figure out what we want to do, trying to get light, because at this point it's dark now.
Yeah.
We're on the side of the highway, 2 cars with the tire off, dark, fantasy drafting.
The internet sucks right
Oh,
there.
internet,
So
internet was brutal.
franchise's MacBook is about on fire because it's
Yep.
working so hard.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that thing heated up your seat. I thought I was about to catch your seat on fire.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, yeah, dude, that's what happened. That's kind of how it went down with the fantasy draft. It was good, but until it wasn't good.
Hey, real quick, just so we know what happened with the tire. Actually, did you see my social? I brought what was actually lodged inside the tire. Would you like to see this, sumbitch?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, nice.
Dude, look how large and in charge that is. So what you're looking at is that's a red. They call it a redhead true bolt wedge type expansion anchor. So what that is used for? It's a
shit.
heavy duty wedge anchor for anchoring concrete, dude.
Oh shit!
That's like a support for concrete, dude, to anchor the concrete down in my tire. Like, that's not even sharp. How did this bolt? Like, it just had, like, that thing, like, maybe my front tire kicked it up.
I think that's
and
exactly
then
what
my
happened.
back tire, like,
Jammed
rode
down on
over
it.
just jammed down.
Had to.
Like that.
That's the only thing I can think of is you ran it over with your front tire and it pulled the spike up.
Yeah.
That's the only logical explanation, dude.
Dude,
I mean, how
and
does
you
that
remember,
go?
because I took a picture of it. So, like, this is all that top piece.
Yeah.
That's all the sheath that goes around the anchor that's all that was
That's
exposed.
it. Yep. And it was
This
just-
whole bolt was in the tire.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
That's nuts. So is your rim okay?
The outer rim.
Yeah, the rim is fine.
But I mean, I don't know if it actually touched or hit the inside of the rim.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't
think
see,
so.
but I don't believe it to be.
Nah, that tire's pretty thick.
Yeah, it
And if
is.
it was still
This
hanging
is
out,
a
it was just
big
flapping
ass
around in there.
nail.
Dude, that sucks.
Screw.
That tire is destroyed. I took it to discount. They're like, dog, we'll take the tire off, but there's no patching that.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, look and I said, I know.
can't save that
I
shit.
just wanted you to take the tire off.
What do you
for me.
mean? It ain't in the damn sidewalls. That's what I would have said.
I know, right?
So what do you mean? So what happened? Do you have to get a new tire? You have to buy a whole new tire now? Just
Yeah,
one?
well, but if you look at it, so at the crib, you haven't came by in a while, but down in the basement, I actually have a set of like new KO2s, Bridgestone KO2s that I want to put on there. So actually more of a all-terrain / winter tire. These are just like a summer tire. The problem is I got those because I got a great deal on them, because right now they go for like $1,000 for a set of 4. Dude, I got 4 with like less than 6,000 miles on them for like $400 is what I paid.
Oh.
But I'm waiting because I wanted to get some black rims, right?
Yes.
So I was waiting. So now it's kind of the perfect storm. So if I can find these rims, because they're the TRD Pro rims,
Yes.
they sell out everywhere.
Yep.
Nobody has them. They're on back order, yada, yada, Craigslist, eBay. Nobody has them. And there's also fake pairs. We go into like
What?
sneakers.
Oh, wow.
Right? So you almost have to watch out for fake rims out there, dude.
New edition of the sneaker channel, real
Yeah.
versus fakes on rims.
Coming
I'm just
coming
kidding.
soon.
We're not doing that.
So it's kind of the perfect storm. So now I'm kind of having to push forward a little bit. So if I can get those rims, I'll just get the winter tires that I have that I always wanted to put on there anyways, because they look better, they perform better, yada yada. So kind of making me do it a little faster than what I need. But I still have to
Crazy.
find the rims. So
How do you feel about your team? This is your first year in that league. This is the live draft we had talked about. How are you feeling about your squad? Because I feel great.
Oh, dude, you had one of the greatest drafts I've ever seen.
From the side of the road, somehow, dude, my squad.
You're gonna win this year.
My squad is flames. Let me just run this down for you guys very quickly.
Yeah, just remind me of how great
Because
you are again.
no,
I'm pumped.
no, you're beating me in Dankos though. I
Yeah.
think I'm not as good in that one.
I got you in Dankos, man.
And honestly, this league is crazy because you have to start one quarterback, one running back, one receiver, a tight end, a defense, and a kicker. That's it. You one of everything. All the rest of the stuff, the other positions are flex.
Yeah.
So it's 8 guys total, 2 flex, and then just 1 receiver, 1 running back,
Yeah.
and 1 tight end.
And JJ, with flex, so you can use anybody. You can use a running
Flex
back.
means you can use
a
anyone.
receiver. You can use a tight end. Anybody who's going to get you points.
So what usually happens then?
Usually it's in standard leagues, it's a quarterback, and then you go 1 or 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 flex position, 1 tight end. On this league, you can do it's 1 running back, 1 receiver, and then 2 flex positions. So now you could potentially start, just to give you more flexibility with
really?
your lineup. So you could potentially start.
I see what you did there.
It wasn't even. That's just what it is, guys. to give you a little more flexibility.
Thumbs up from down.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It gives you more flexibility instead of being able,
really?
instead of being pigeonholed into having to start 2 running backs and having to start 2 receivers, and then you having
So
one
if you
flex.
have someone like hurt or something like that, it's like easy to kind of move around that.
Or I'm in some leagues that actually have 1 quarterback, 3 receivers, 2 backs, and then a tight end.
and a flex.
Yeah.
But they start
So
one
it
more
just
guy.
all depends on the person who's running the league, I'm
Yeah,
guessing?
yeah, it depends
they
on how
decide
they-
on all
yep.
the rules?
Yeah, what type of league
You can
you're
do standard scoring. You can set up your own stuff, whatever. I really like this one because I'm going to go crazy running back heavy. Like I'm going to go super running back heavy in this league week to week.
Yeah.
So I got Brady way late. I got Brady in like the 12th.
Yeah,
Damn.
that was a great pickup.
Brady was way late. Then I ended up with, dude, my running back stable, Kamara, Damian Williams from the Chiefs,
Wow.
David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, who's suspended for the first 6 games, but it doesn't matter because I got beasts in front of him.
That's a playoff.
Matt Breida.
That's a playoff move.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt Breida too?
Matt Breida
Oh,
and
Jesus.
Chris Carson. So
Oh. You might, dude. Let's just pay you now.
then I got Edelman and Kupp as my receiver. So either one of those
Wow.
guys week to week is fine. I'm only going to start 1 receiver. I'll probably rotate those guys, then I'm going to go heavy with running backs.
Edelman is the quintessential flex.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
I know. I'm pumped, dude.
All right, let me tell you mine. So I got Breeze, and I got Breeze way late as well, just like Brady, right?
Yeah.
Receivers wise, I'm pretty happy. I know you're not happy on this guy, but Mike Evans, and I also have DeAndre Hopkins, and I have Geronimo Allison.
Oh, geez.
I think he's the sleeper, man.
I know you said it on the
I
fantasy
think he's
football
the
show.
sleeper. And then I also got Dede Westbrook, which I think is a good.
I
I
like
got
Dede.
him really late.
I like Dede.
In terms of running backs, I've got Nick Chubb. I've got Tariq Cohen. I've got Austin Eckler. And then I also picked up David Montgomery. The problem with this is having Montgomery and Tariq.
Yeah, I think we
But,
talked about that.
But
have
if
to trade.
you have a running back, say you run, and then Tariq having that flex, it may work, but I don't think I'll ever try to kind of double up on him. It seems kind of ridiculous. But Tariq as trade bait for a flex, like when you have an almost all flex league, I think it's going to be great bait later on in the season.
I
if
agree
I need to as well.
Yeah. So speaking of that, the fantasy football show is going to return. I misspoke on the show. I said we're going to drop it every single week.
Right.
We had the draft special. It's going to be a couple weeks because there's nothing more. I mean, there's nothing new to tell you guys from between now and after. We got to wait till after week 1, and then we can tell you who to pick up for that coming week. You know what to look
Because
for
isn't
there.
tonight just another preseason game for the
Yeah.
Broncos?
Yeah, more
Preseason, yes. So how that works, JJ? Great question. Preseason is this last preseason game is all dress rehearsal, meaning no starters play.
None.
Everyone just steps out there. It's kind of just going through the motions, seeing what you have in the last few guys, and you're making your cut downs.
This
to
is
get
the
to
roster
final.
cuts. That's all
Yeah.
this is.
You're just seeing who can play, who
Is
can't.
this the last one, or
Yeah.
are there games throughout the weekend?
There's some games throughout the weekend.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure.
Broncos play tonight, but I know there's a team that plays Saturday night. Saturday night's the last one.
Oh, okay, for sure.
College football fires up tonight, though.
Tonight.
So that is huge. But I just wanted to make sure on the fantasy draft, you guys know it'll be a couple weeks before we drop the next episode. It'll be after week 1. Speaking of that, last night I had a fantasy draft. You know what I noticed?
Yeah.
I noticed a pattern.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be bad news. I think I shot myself in the dick here with the fantasy stuff.
Wait, which pick did you have?
11.
Ugh.
Terrible pick, but I'm
Brutal.
putting out fantasy advice, and all my friends are listening to the damn show.
Uh-oh.
I'm in leagues with. So, dude, At least 4 times right before me, dude. I just got sniped.
Oh,
thanks. Yeah, AP just sniped me, and then you know what, AP? I fuck your Yeezys. How about that?
Yeah.
Anyway, also, so he sniped me a couple different times, but I got McCole Hardman really late.
Okay.
He already has Tyreek Hill, so now he wants McCole Hardman and Tyreek Hill. So he's offering me trade. He offered me one of the worst trades I've ever seen in history last night.
Yikes.
For check this out. Look what he offered me for McCole Hardman, and let me know if you would take this this trade. Oh, I think it might be. Oh no, there it is. Pending transaction. Check this out. He wants to give me Hunter Henry, Sammy Watkins, and Kenyon Drake, all B players, every one of them.
Yeah.
For Travis Kelce and McCole Hardman.
Nope. No.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
When my team, he already saw my team is wide receiver heavy as a mug. My team has more wide receivers than anyone in the league. I went so wide receiver heavy, I didn't touch a running back until the 8th round. That's not good. Because I kept getting screwed. And then P's auto drafting in front of me, and he gets Tevin Coleman. I was like, I thought auto draft, it just takes the next guy. But auto draft, it's analyzing his roster and setting it up. Ridiculous.
So what do you have? The Chiefs have what, McCole Hardman on one side? And then
No. They got Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins outside.
Sammy Watkins, that's on that side.
Yeah, they got Hardman in the slot.
Yeah, because I remember this guy.
Debo Samuel too, dude. Those are the guys you need to have, man. Those guys are going to be sleepers, and everyone is going to, some people hit me up today and was like, dude, McCole Hardman was on the waivers in my league. I just picked him up. Thanks for the advice. I'm like, yeah, a lot of people don't know what the hell's going on. So it's going to take, after week 1, week 2, week 3, everyone's going to open their eyes and be like, oh, this guy's lighting it up. Let me go see if he's available. And if you're up on it, you can already have him on your team. You don't got to be that guy doing that shit.
Yeah.
But if you're one of my friends, stop doing that shit. You're messing up my strategy. Damn it.
Yeah, no doubt. I remember how fast, I just remember how fast he was as a Georgia Bulldog, dude. 961 yards,
Burner,
11 touchdowns, dude, in his career as a Bulldog, dude. He was a turner and burner.
Yep.
No doubt.
Okay, let's enough on fantasy. Let's go into Hard Knocks. Did you watch Hard Knocks the other night?
I did.
I know you said you were watching it when I actually came into the studio today.
Yeah.
You had the iPad. You beat me here.
Just doing a little recap.
Yeah, and I was like, what are you doing? You didn't watch the episode? And you're like, well, yeah, kind of, just kind of fell asleep. I'm like, oh my God, I fell asleep.
I about hit you with the Robin, remember with the Grammys? I was like, Robin's like, hey, babe, what are you doing? I'm taking notes for the Grammys. I got to be good for the cast.
You did. You had your whole shit out.
Kick off the
So
cast.
is this the end of the season for the Oakland? Or
one more episode.
One more episode.
This is 4. They do one more next week where they'll do the final cut downs
and they
see who
record all the cuts and shit.
Yeah, you'll see who makes the roster and everything like that. Episode 4. What'd you think?
Well, you know what? I actually enjoyed the Knock on Wood remix.
Hated it.
And then I was like,
Dude,
what do you
that
think,
was
man?
so
And you're like,
stupid.
it was stupid.
Yeah,
it was the worst.
I hated it. I thought the show was awesome.
Yeah.
That was the worst part of the show because I love that when he says, you with me, man, knock on wood.
Knock on wood if you're with
and
me.
everyone just knocks on wood. I like that. They
Yeah.
do it 1 or 2 times a show. It's nice. This wore it out for me.
It did.
It showed him saying knock on wood about 15, 20 times over a remix beat instrumental that sounded, it wasn't good, guy.
Awful.
Yeah, it just wasn't good. I wasn't a fan of it. I know you said you liked
so
it, but it drug on too long.
I liked the remix. I did. I actually liked it. I liked the stupid beat behind it. It made sense to me, but I will tell you, it did go too long. It was like I was watching it and I was like, oh, it's still going. Oh,
How many more times can you do this?
This is weird. Like, so being so repetitive killed it for me. I
That's what it
absolutely
was.
agree with that.
Yeah, I was going to play it on the show, and I watched it back this morning, and I was like, I'm not going to do this to the listeners.
This is going to kill the show.
This is brutal. This is like,
3 times at most, people.
yeah, it was just,
Jeez.
they just did a whole thing with it. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
But actually, let me stray very quickly. I'll get back to Hard Knocks in 1 second. Who did do it right? I wanted to play this on the last show, and we just got too crazy. Phil Mickelson. You see his remix about
dude,
hitting bombs?
Hitting bombs.
Did you hear this, JJ?
I have not.
Dude, check this out. Someone made this for Phil, and he posted it on his shit, on his IG. And it's a bunch of clips of him saying hitting bombs, but they stitched them together over a beat.
This is actually really good.
Let's all hit bombs and showcase those calves.
That's what I'm gonna do today.
Hit bombs, bombs, bombs off the tee, hitting bombs, bombs. Let's all hit bombs and point the toe and pull the toe. Extend one leg and point the toe and pull the toe. Point and pull. They just let the club slide underneath the ball. Just let the club slide. That's right. As the putts go down, thumbs are coming up. Someone took a dip in the cup, when I was not hitting bombs. My confidence was low when I started hitting bombs. My testosterone came back to hit bombs. Bombs, off the tee, hitting bombs. Let's all hit bombs. Nailed it.
Dude, tell me that is not
I love the part.
HBO has to take some notes, guy.
I'll tell you what,
Go
man.
hit up Scratch TV that made that for him.
If I ever get married, I'd like to walk out to that. Hitting bombs.
Dude, yeah, because is there a full quality MP3 version we can get somewhere, or do we got to rip it off your IG, Phil? Dude, that is
So good. Point your toes.
dude. Everything
bombs.
it was a minute long. It was perfect length.
Yeah.
It didn't go too long, and it went hard the entire time. The shit went hard. The beat right from when the beat dropped in, it was hard. The Gruden one, or the Hard Knocks one, it drug on. It was super long. It was like they didn't sync the words really to the beat well.
Right.
It was just they said knock on wood, and then they put a bunch of kick drums every time they knocked on wood. It was like boo, 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 boo. Every time they knocked on wood, it like did a bunch of kick drum. You hear that? It was like,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
but it was like boom, 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 boom. It was nothing compared to hitting bombs, guy.
hitting bombs.
I really want to hear that again, but I don't know if the show does, so I'll just let it be at that point. If you want to find that out, you can, or if you want to listen to that, you can find that on Phil Mickelson's official Instagram at Phil
tight.
Mickelson.
Hey, check it out, man. I just got early access to the worst shoe I've ever seen. The new ZX 4000
wrong
4D.
with those, guy?
48 hours early. I've seen this shoe, dude, already is like half price, dude, on UK sites.
Really?
4D technology, shit in the bed right now.
Well, yeah, because it's not that comfortable.
It's the worst.
It's sustainable. It's
heavy.
great for the
And
earth
it's
and all. You know,
heavy.
it's 3D printing and the future and all that stuff, but it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what everything I've heard. You have to go a half size up at least. Some people saying a whole size. They're just tight.
Yeah,
They're really tight.
I still go true.
You
on
go
mine.
true?
I still go true on mine.
I thought you said you were one that said go half.
No, not on the 4Ds. Nah, not for me, man. I go true. But anyways, I'm going to pass on that.
I don't know. JJ,
Yeah, 4Ds. I go true on 4Ds.
weren't you just wearing those bright colored 4Ds? We went to a fucking event. We went somewhere.
Bright colored 4Ds?
You wore them to work, I think, the whole day. And you were like, my toes were crushing me. Don't you have a pair of bright colored 4Ds? What 4Ds do you have?
I've got the
patchwork ones.
those aren't 4Ds. Those are the Solar Glides.
No, those ain't the ones I'm talking about.
So the 4Ds I have,
The one-
I've got the Alpha Edge 4Ds, which is very neutral color.
Ain't those.
And I actually I got those in a 10.5. I went up a half size and I had to sell them and rebuy them
Maybe I'll miss. I can't think of it. Maybe I'll miss.
and then I have the
I don't know
future.
any.
Then I have the future.
Maybe you just
Crafts.
said they're heavy.
Yeah, they're just heavy, dude.
Maybe that's what it
they're
was.
just super heavy. I don't like them.
Let's finish out football here. Let's talk about Gronk with the CBD, and then we'll do a drawing for the Fantasy Football League.
Oh, dope.
All the people that are going to
Let's
be
see who's in it.
So we'll do that. Gronk with the CBD. Did you
Yeah.
hear about what he was talking about? And I've been seeing, this has kind of bothered me.
Sounded the same way almost.
As Andrew Luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, he got really emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of felt that very believable
Yep.
in my opinion, and just goes back to like, I just wasn't having fun. I just wasn't myself, and obviously taking those massive hits. I get it, man. I think I'm right there with him. But yes, I did hear that.
Let me play the sound clip and then we'll
sure.
react here.
Yes, Patriot fans. I love all my fans. I love Patriot fans. And wherever I go, Patriot fans always ask, am I coming back? When I'm coming back? Where am I coming back? I'm walking across the street and they're like, you're walking because you're coming back. And it's crazy. I understand. I feel that love. But I want to be clear to my fans. I needed to recover. I was not in a good place. Football was bringing me down, and I didn't like it. And I was losing that joy in life, like the joy. I'm sorry right now, but dang, I really was, and I was fighting through it. And I knew what I signed up for, and I knew what I was fighting through. And I knew I just have to fix myself. And I believe I have the tools, I have the people around me. I have CBD medic team around me now to help me to deal with my pain whenever I need it, during a workout, whatever it is, so I can do the most safe alternative way for myself. And I believe I have the great people around me to get to where I need to get to in life.
All right. So basically, he's at a CBD. I don't know. I want to say a convention. He's like endorsing a CBD product. Basically,
Correct.
He's on stage talking. And you can tell he gets a little choked up. He's not the greatest public speaker. He gets a little bit nervous, gets a little bit uncomfortable, but he hasn't done it a ton. So I'm sure he'll get better at it as his professional life after football continues. But he did get a little bit emotional. He did get choked up, like you said, kind of sounded similar to Andrew Luck. And what bothers me is I've seen so many headlines since this came out a couple days ago about people like, oh, Gronk might be returning to football. Gronk leaves the door open to returning. Gronk doesn't shut the door on returning. And I'm like, the clickbaity headlines are ridiculous. He never one time says he wants to return. He never one time mentions returning. He never says, hey, one day I might be back. He never says anything like that.
Never.
He just says
he's glad
he had to feel better.
And he's on the right path.
He had to get better. He didn't say, hey, I'm better now. I'm going to go back to the league.
I'm on the right path to going back to the league. Didn't say that.
The same people that that are criticizing Andrew Luck for wanting to live his life in a healthier way. It's like, oh, why won't you destroy your body for 3 hours every Sunday for my enjoyment? Yeah. You're a bastard.
You're a bitch.
Right? What the hell is that?
You left us.
Really? Like,
yeah.
That's just think about that. Think if Gronk or Andrew Luck or someone was one of your friends, was your brother, was a close friend, a family member, someone that you know. Would you feel the same way? Would you be feeling like that? If you looked at him like, oh man, this is my homie, this is my brother, this is my son, and he's fucking hurting.
Yeah,
this guy's hurting, and he's not feeling good. He's a human. Like, why? What's up?
Like, because like the amount of money they make and like people make money off of those players and stuff. I feel like there's just, I guess, some greed that comes in. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I was making tons of money off of you. Now I can't no longer. Shit like that.
Anyone that comes to me and says anything like that, I'm gonna tell them, put that shit aside. How about fuck the greed? How about a little humility?
How about a little heart?
Yeah, for human life. Mm-hmm. Someone that's out here putting his body on the line. Yeah, he makes millions of dollars. I get it. A lot of people make millions of dollars.
I think the problem I have is not when they want to leave the game necessarily for especially health conscious reasons. I think I have a problem with like an Antonio Brown. This is a whole different. This is a whole different situation, right? Like this guy he wants to be a part of the league. He is arguably the first or second highest paid receiver after Michael Thomas now, right, in the league. And the guy's like, I just don't like this helmet, man. It gives me bumps. He said it on Hard Knocks. He's like, look, man, feel this bump. I'm like, now, okay, get your shit together. You get paid a lot of money. I need you to be on the field, man. And I haven't even drafted him, but I expect to see the most elite receivers and no bullshit. Yeah. His is bullshit. He's just not happy with the helmet, and he's not wanting to follow league protocol. I got a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Gronk, with Andrew Luck wanting to leave, needing to leave, to pursue happiness, to not feel hurt, to not be able to do the things that you and I do every day, walking, talking, feeling good, not having my whole body hurt. Dude, did you know Andrew Luck had liver issues? He had a serrated liver.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Good for him. Go live your life, man.
They're honestly
Gronk,
just getting out right before they end up in a wheelchair for the rest of their lives.
I think Gronk's been living his life even when he was playing football. You see his summers off. This guy's enjoying life. But from a health, I don't have a problem with it. But I have a problem with it.
But Doc, think about it. The season ends in February. That guy was having a hard time walking until about May or June. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we could see that in him.
He was having a hard time just getting around after every single NFL season. And think about it. 9 seasons in the league. How many times has he not played in the AFC Championship? How many times has he not played deep, dude?
Yeah, deep
Every year is deep. He ain't never done at the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
He's there when it matters every year.
And last year, he was playing at the end like he had concrete in his boots.
Right.
You could tell. He was being anchored by a redhead bolt in his boots. So he needed to step away for sure.
Let's finish out on this Antonio Brown situation. We'll finish out the football stuff here.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that fantasy drawing. But Antonio Brown, I've gone back and forth on this multiple times. And it's like, I've come out, I'm like, all right, this guy needs to get it together.
Yeah.
Then I've come out and been like, all right, I kind of feel sympathetic. Gruden's right. That was a serious freaking injury. I don't know what happened. I wasn't in there. I don't know if it was his fault or not. I don't know if the guy in the cryo room didn't know what they were doing. They said, all right, go in, and didn't tell him to wear shoes. I don't know. But it was a serious injury. It's not like he made some shit up. It's not like he did it on purpose. It was a serious burn that happened to him, and he had to recover from it. I understand that. That's not drama to me.
Right.
And I think what John Gruden did, coming out supporting him, great. The helmet thing, I get it as well. Not drama to me initially, because John Gruden was supporting him. Not drama initially, as long as he finds a new helmet. After the grievances and after the stuff that keeps being filed, it's like, I'm with you. All right.
Now I've heard enough.
We've got to get it together. They gave you a year.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. He's saying I need a grace period. They gave you a year. You chose last year, instead of trying to find a helmet that worked, you chose, I'm going to take this year. I'm going to take the grace period as another year to use the helmet. You didn't take it as a grace period. That's you. That's on you.
That's on you.
You got to take that.
But the feet thing, just to be clear, I'm right there with you too. That was serious shit. I think I really have this problem with this helmet thing, and the league trying to be open-minded, the league giving him that whole year, and him still kind of pushing the envelope. I get if you're a receiver and you're not getting the best, you don't have the best ability or in the best spot to make the best catches and the best plays that you can possibly make and have. I get that. That's arguable. But you get paid a lot of money, dog.
No doubt.
You get paid a lot of money to be there. You get paid a lot of money from a league that is paying you a lot of money to just follow their protocol. And by the way, we gave you a year. You chose to be this way. You chose to take this direction.
Yeah.
That's the issue that I have.
I'm not that bothered. Again, what matters is week 1. Regular season, that's all the stuff that matters. If he goes out and balls out, all this means nothing. It doesn't matter. If this starts to bleed into the regular season, then that's when I start to get more and more bothered. I'm a little bit bothered by the fact that he hasn't really been in camp to work with Derek Carr and work with the team and stuff. But on the flip side, it's Antonio Brown. I know what he brings to the table. I don't know that the guy really needs a ton of practice or needs a ton of work with the quarterback. I don't know what they've done or what they haven't done before training camp and the cryotherapy. So he might be fine. But we're going to see week 1 how this affects their communication, everything on the field. Is Derek Carr overthrowing him, underthrowing him? Does he think he's going left when he's going right? How well is this going to work? We're going to find out. And at that point, you're going to be able to make a determination. Now, did you see the newest news with Antonio Brown that came out yesterday?
With Ben Roethlisberger?
Yes.
Yes.
So Ben apologized a while back.
Yeah.
Said, hey, man, I think I ruined a friendship. I shouldn't have called him out in the media like that about his route running. Mm-hmm. And I think I ruined a friendship, by doing that. It messed stuff up. So here's something for you. Question. This came out over the last weekend. Uh-huh. Ben, this interview came out last Friday or Saturday. Antonio Brown didn't respond to this until Monday or Tuesday. So it jumped the weekend. This could have ended on Friday or Saturday, left there, and instead it jumped the weekend. It went into the following week because Antonio Brown brought it into the following week. Now, is Antonio Brown a master at keeping himself in the public eye, and he did that on purpose? Or is Antonio Brown busy and didn't see it until when he responded? What do you think? Because that has a lot. That decision has a lot to say about what I have to think about the situation. Because if he's busy and he didn't see it, okay. If he waited and he was like, I'm going to respond. I'm going to wait till this week and respond when all the stuff cools out, everything from the weekend, college football coming back, nothing's going on Monday or Tuesday, early in the week, slow news week.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown right back in it. What is he doing? Is he doing it on purpose?
So I don't follow him on social media.
Okay.
So I found out kind of what he said and whatever through articles. So this is kind of my bad, just because I'm just not a big fan.
No, it's not your bad.
Right? So it's my bad.
I'm filling you in.
But here's what I would say based off of what I know from Antonio Brown, from the locker room incident, filming,
right?
Just kind of keeping himself in the limelight, the Dancing with the Stars, the singing show that he was on, Behind the Mask or whatever it was called.
It's hard to see that It's hard to see how he didn't, right?
This tells me that he wasn't too busy.
Right.
This guy's
calculated.
This guy's in the game.
You think it was calculated?
It's a calculated decision.
Yeah.
To do this at this point to keep his name.
And I don't know for sure. I'm not saying either way. I really don't know. That's why I'm asking what you think, because I have no idea.
That's what I think.
I have no idea. So regardless,
calculated.
He comes out. He responds to Ben Roethlisberger, and he says, "Never friends. It was just about them ends."
Yep. Just about them ends.
Shut up already.
Yep.
That's what the tweet says. So then Antonio Brown.
That's some cold shit.
So then Antonio Brown, starts getting tweets from people, because if you know how Twitter works, the internet's an ink.
Oh, yeah.
You put it up, someone's going to get it, someone's going to screenshot it. Deleting tweets doesn't work. When are these athletes, when are these politicians, when are people in the public eye going to figure out? Once you thumb some shit out, it's out.
Yeah.
You put it out in the world, someone's got it. It's somewhere. You delete it, it's not deleted. That's just how it goes. So, whatever. Antonio Brown deletes the tweet. People start responding to him with, what about this? And it's old tweets, dude, about Ben Roethlisberger's my guy. Me and Ben always checks me. Ben always keeps me accountable. Me and Ben got the best relationship I've ever worked with my quarterback. Blah blah blah.
What
yeah,
the hell?
all these old tweets, right? Yeah, people are pulling these up. Antonio Brown goes through and deletes that tweet, deletes those tweets. I'm like, oh my goodness, like
Wow,
why? Why? Like, why say that in the beginning when you know you've said Ben Roethlisberger was your best friend? You've called him your best friend multiple times. So I was telling my girl about it too. I'm like, man, just as I'm starting to get a little respect because I watched him on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I see him talking to homeboy on the sideline about the helmet, and he's like, man, I only get one head. I just got to make sure my shit's right. And I'm like, you know what? I can respect that.
I understand that.
I completely understand that. And if you're taking this training camp period to find the right helmet, and you're using this as that period, and I don't love it, but I can respect it, and let's just see what we got week 1. Let's get on the field and play.
Sure.
That's where I was at, and I was like, you know what? I can respect that. Then I see him hanging out with all the kids, doing all the stuff, taking all the selfies, spending all the time. Then I see him talking to the guy about giving back. It's all love. It's all love. This is what I like to do. This is what I want to do. I see all that, and I'm in his corner. I'm like, man, I get it. And then the next day, this stuff comes out. I'm like, how could I be in the guy's corner?
Yeah.
So I'm literally watching the show with my girl. I'm telling her, like, hey, baby, what do you know, I see where he's coming from, and then the next day I'm like, babe, did you hear all that? What are we going to, because I'm not talking to you guys during the day, so she gets all my sports takes. I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, I just think Antonio Brown in his head has our soundbite. We are back. Every time,
back.
We are back. Every single time.
Just shooting himself in the foot.
That's what it is.
I don't know. I don't get it.
So I don't know, man. We'll see week 1, but I believe this guy is just not worth the headaches and the drama and the bullshit. That's just me right now and where I'm at. But again, he's gonna get his numbers. We just hope that he plays.
Right. Okay. Fantasy draft. We announced last episode. I apologize to everybody that the episode came out late. We had no idea JJ's computer was going to crash. He was an hour and 30 minutes done with the cast when it wouldn't come back. Yeah. So he had to drive the memory cards to my house, carrier pigeon them over, and I had to start editing the cast. And it got up, and then you saw I was trying to get it up, still didn't get up because of the flat tire situation, the fantasy stuff. So I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. That's my bad. People that have the early audio, they're obviously up on the fantasy stuff. People that listen to the show right when it comes out, they're up on the fantasy stuff. If you didn't get to hear the last episode by the time this episode's coming and we're doing the fantasy thing and the $5 and you weren't able to get in, I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize. It wasn't on purpose.
Sorry.
It was a term of a bunch of unfortunate circumstances, and that's the way it worked out. Yeah. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't irresponsibility. It just was what it was.
And SoundCloud went down. Our server that hosts.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It went down, dude.
Of course.
It went down for almost an hour. Yeah, last night.
Sick.
So I had a couple of my boys hit me up. They're like, "Hey man, I was just driving home, man, trying to listen to the cast, and it says the episode's not available. What's up?" So I go to the main computer, and I'm like, "Boom, boom, boom. Did I forget public? Did I forget private?
Into
whatever."
mainframe, yeah.
I'm hacking mainframes. I'm not looking up porn like JJ does on his computer. Get the blue screen of death, and now we have a computer
we gotta have
that's
that
broken.
thing stop dying, JJ.
Yeah, my boy Muzz wanted me to give you a message. He's like, "Yo, hey man, tell JJ, stay off the porn, bro." Because that's how we ruin hardware.
Just use your phone.
That's where
for
we
that
get
shit.
blue screens of death. You know
use
what I mean?
Use your phone. Stop messing around with the.
Gosh.
Yeah, mobile porn. Why do you got to be at home?
Did you really need a custom built computer to watch porn? Is that what you needed?
No.
What's going on?
No, oh my gosh.
Well, what's wrecking the thing then?
Yeah,
These podcasts, man, it's a lot of
I do the
fucking
same
data.
shit on my top, and I'm not. My thing is not shutting down, and it's a top. It's not even a desktop. Oh, they're both tops.
Why do you save all this porn on your hard drives, man? You don't need new hard drives, dude. This is just mobile.
I don't. Oh my gosh.
You don't need to save it all.
I know.
It's not good.
Not good.
Not good at all. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at there with the with the whole fantasy draft situation.
So sorry about
guys.
that.
But what I'm going to do, how we're going to do this, I've got everyone that signed in with the Patreon, whether you upgraded your Patreon or you came in new with the $5 on there. Mm-hmm. So I've got a list of everyone that did that here. Thank you to everyone that came through with that. And I'm going to randomize. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to start screen recording this.
Nice. I got the notes ready.
And that way people can see what's going on. So we'll put this up on the screen. I'm going to read the names that are going to be joining us in the fantasy league. If I read your name, you were in the league. And if you do not want to be in the league, or if you don't want to, you can't pay the $50, whatever the case may be, let me know stat so I can get someone else that wants to be in there. Okay. So I'm going to post a PayPal. It'll be mostunderratedpodcast@gmail.com.
Correct.
Send your $50 to that PayPal. I'll post it in the Patreon under the tier. So for the 10 people that are selected now, make sure we post that.
Okay.
Cool. So here we go. Number 1. I'm going to click randomize every time, and it's going to bring up a list. The top person at the list every single time is going to be the entry until we hit 10.
Okay.
So randomize. Number 1.
I am ready.
It's loading. Black Prez, dude, right at the top.
Damn.
Wow.
Let's go.
And he was one of the.
He's always first, man.
He was one of the
Always
later entrants.
Yes.
For the raffle.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right, Black Prez, number 1.
Black Prez at the top. Number 2. Again. Monday Midsole.
Monday Midsole's
Right
in.
there?
All right, Monday.
Monday Midsole.
So, got it.
Okay, next up. Oops. Again. Keith Crum.
Keith Crum. All right.
It's funny because it actually says Keith Cruz because I typed it wrong.
Oh, nice.
It corrected it. I typed Keith Crum and it's without the B, so it's CRUM.
Yeah.
And it corrected it to Keith Cruz.
You know what I love about this?
What?
These are the people that absolutely fuck with us.
I know, dude. That's true.
I love this.
That's true.
This is
The people that are in right now
I'm
are the people
pumped.
that they're in.
This is it.
And I intentionally didn't put this on my story because I wanted you fools to have better shots.
Yeah.
The people that are here in Patreon every week, I intentionally didn't put this out on social because I don't want a bunch of random fools in this league with us.
Same.
I want you guys, the motherfuckers that have been here.
All right, so we got Black Prez, Monday Midsole, Keith Crum.
Or Keith Cruz.
Number 4.
All right, number 4, we got Landon. I don't know how to say his last name. Saile. Saile or Sale.
How about let's do
Sal?
Sail. Like that song?
Yep.
Sail.
Landon's in.
Landon. I like Landon, man. Landon, he's always one of the first people to retweet our podcast when we put it up on Twitter. I like Landon.
Yes, he is. Dude.
Landon's my guy.
He is. Like you said, just
Sail.
keeping the people that want to be here.
That's what I love about this, just because I know all these people. I know exactly what.
Why don't we have this going?
Oh, nice.
You got to have that in the background. All right, let's next up.
With the 5th pick.
That was 5?
No, now it's going to be the 5th pick.
With the 5th pick, Luxic.
Luxic. All
Luxic
right.
is in. Nice.
Luxic. He hit me up just a while back. Was like, "Hey man, I'm in. I'm in the raffle." Okay. I'm
Nice.
Like, all right, cool,
Good
man.
shit. He's in. Next up, number 6. 6 out of 10. Will Williams. I don't know if I know Will.
I don't know Will.
I don't know Will. Will's in though. Congratulations, Will.
Williams.
Wiljamin Williams. Next up, number 7, Kirby.
The
Kirby is in.
Old Hefe Kirby.
The Curbster. The Curb Stomp.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Yes.
Curb
All
day.
right.
Curb day midsole.
What was that, 7?
What?
Is that 7?
Yeah.
So we have 3 left.
No, because we're a part of it, right?
We're 11 and 12.
Okay, so we're doing a 12-man.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
nice.
I think we do a 12-man. We can get the most listeners in.
Yeah, I like it.
12-team league.
12 as much as you can do.
12's the max. I'll never go more than 12, but
I like
12
it.
is good. And so we have 7.
7 with the 8th pick.
Oh, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 3 more.
Yeah.
Jesus. Monday Midsole again. No count. That doesn't count.
Okay.
Monday Midsole again.
Wow, they like Monday midsole.
Monday Midsole. And this is on random.org. You guys are seeing it on the screen. Joey Magana.
Joey.
Joey Magana
All right. Joey.
in the league. Number 8.
Magana.
2 more. 9 and 10 to go.
With the 9th pick.
Drum roll.
Kirby again. That's
Okay.
a
That's a not
that's a
count.
push. Next up, Landon again. That's a push.
That's a push.
Damn.
Nice. Keith Cruz. That's a push.
That's a push.
All right. I can't believe I typed it Keith Cruz. Joey Magana.
Are you serious?
Promise you.
Dude, and you know all these people when they're going to be listening are sweating.
Oh, I know. This is great.
I'm sweating.
Landon again.
Wow.
Oh my god.
These last two.
What the hell?
Monday Midsole
Oh.
for the 3rd time.
Oh, wow.
Monday
I'm pretty
Midsole.
sure you
Tell
need to take
Monday
some names
Midsole to
out.
go buy some.
If you got pulled more than once, you gotta buy a Powerball.
Go buy a Powerball.
Got to.
No.
If you got pulled more
Oh,
than
by
once.
the way, Monday Midsole, there might be a hurricane that he's having to deal with. Did
I
you
know.
see his?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sweating.
Damn.
Speaking of sweating it out.
Yeah, no
He's
doubt.
sweating it out. Let me see. Lorenzo
Lamas?
Valenzuela.
Oh.
Lorenzo
Lorenzo.
Valenzuela. My man Lorenzo. Got it in there. Number 9. So that's number 9, right? This is the last one.
1, 2,
The final pick, man.
8, 9. Yep. This is the 10th pick with the most underrated fantasy draft.
Here we go. Pena.
What?
Oh,
Pena,
shit.
Pena
got the last spot.
last one, dude.
Shit.
Wow.
Squeaked in.
Damn.
Mike
Hell
P.
yeah.
Mike Pena up next.
Somebody was looking after that fool.
No shit.
And it wasn't the Monday midsole because he got picked 3 times.
No shit. Sorry to everybody else that missed out, man. It was not. It sucks. It's never fun. It's never fun missing out. But
All right, so to recap, number 1, Black Prez. Number 2, Monday Midsole. Number 3, Keith Crum, not to be confused with Keith Cruz. With the 4th pick, Landon Sale. 5th pick was Luxic. 6th pick, Will Williams. W squared.
yeah,
Yeah.
dub squared.
Ill Will.
The big dub.
Ill Will Records.
Ill
I like
Will
it.
Williams.
Nice. Then we had followed by Jeff Kirby, and then Joey Magana, and then Lorenzo Valenzuela, and then to end it all, Mr. Mike Pena.
Ah, that's crazy, dude.
Sick.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, man. Thank you to everybody that donated the $5 on Patreon to be in the raffle, to be able to be chosen here. Again, sorry to everybody that lost out, man. We'll be doing more shit in the DraftKings tournaments all year. So if you guys want to do the DraftKings with us, if you're not familiar with DraftKings, go watch a little tutorial on the internet. But it's fun, man. It's week to week. You choose a different team every single week. We'll do a $10. Everyone will put in $10, so the pot should be fairly big this year. And every single week, it's a new pot, man. You can take down. It's $10 a week. If you don't have to do it every week, if you don't want to, you can only do it certain weeks. But you choose a new team every single week, and you basically choose a quarterback, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, and a flex, and a defense. That's how it works. And they all have dollar values.
Yeah.
So you can only choose certain players based off of you have a $50,000 salary cap. You know, you can't have a bunch of guys that cost $8,000 because they're not going to all fit.
Yeah. I didn't even have a win last year. I had like 3 or 4 seconds.
Take that
I
L
had
on the
1 or
way
2
out.
thirds, and then I was shit in the bed in the
You
basement.
know who crushed it was? Remember Fortuna?
Oh, Jeff Fortuna can't play
I think
anymore.
he won a few. He won a few. He just hit me up the other day. He was like, dude, I'm looking forward to the DraftKings.
Dude, we got to ban
Of
that
course you
Fortuna.
are, Fortuna. You're fucking winning a couple $100 every few weeks.
Yeah, Fortuna, get out of here.
Oh, fun times. All right, man. Let's dead the Price is Right music. That's good. That's
Congrats.
good. Congrats to everybody. Big time shots to everybody. That's a lot of fun. I think that's about all before we go into sneakers. Releases this week. We kind of talked a little bit about releases last week. We talked about the UNCs that are coming up.
Yep.
Raffles. What, are they close today or tomorrow?
I think most, let's see, what is today? Thursday? I think there's a few that closed yesterday, a few that closed today. Most of like the Foot Locker and those foot sites, I think, are tomorrow.
I saw your Shattereds got cleaned up, dude.
Dude,
Rejuvenated.
did you see how great those are?
That was fire.
I have them laying to the side.
Did you-
Well, I don't guess we got to
Did
show
you
them
by
here.
chance take any footage? Did you make a little vid?
I didn't.
That's fine. That's fine.
Actually, so let me show you what I did yesterday. So I didn't take video per se, but like I tried to do like these posts together where I did a screenshot
Yes.
of that. And then
The
I
only
had,
reason I wanted to make I could have made a little Rejuvenator commercial out of you washing the shoes, and now we got to go intentionally get another pair of shoes dirty.
Jacked
so we can
up.
make it, yeah, I mean we got.
well,
work
did you
to do.
ever clean your Brutal Honeys from the mountain
They're
bike
still
set?
sitting there.
Or your clays.
They're still
do
sitting
those.
there, but they're a hole. I mean, there's holes in them now. Yeah, I mean
right.
we got
There's
down.
no saving those, but
No.
your
Yeah.
clays though.
Oh, we could do the
Clays.
Clay Aikens.
We can do the clays. Yeah,
That'd be nice.
let's do the
'Cause you
clays.
got some
That's
big
a laundry
stains on
system
those.
Yeah,
vid.
I'm ready.
All right, yeah, we'll do the clays. Sneaker releases.
Again, we talked about it. The UNCs are obviously going to be the big one. I just wanted to foreshadow September 1st because we're not doing a cast on Monday.
Oh, good call.
So it's super, super relevant because, dude, this to me, and Ted said the same thing. I won't agree with him to the utmost, but this is one of his favorite shoes of the year. So the Solar Glides are returning in all the different colorways. So the Solar Glide is coming out September
The ones
1st.
that
Oh,
have
yeah.
soul
Yeah, in purple, in blue, in banana yellow, and red. So these 4 are releasing on the 1st. I'm pretty pumped on this shoe. I think it is one of the most stable Boost shoes that you can get. You get stability. He compares them to the free hikers.
Yeah.
That a lot of people went after
Yep.
because Ted inspired them to do so. So he's basically ushering that you still get the boost support. You get you get a lot more of the stability support with the way this torsion's done on these. I think it's a great shoe. It's one of my favorites of the year. I wouldn't say it is my favorite by any means, but I'm looking at probably picking up the yellow and purple or just one of those 2. I'm not really feeling the red. I'm not really feeling
Really,
the blue.
not the red.
Nah, I don't like red shoes that much. I'm just not that guy. It looks like a clown.
Them red bottoms.
Looks like a clown shoe to me. But I like the yellow and I love the purple. So I'm looking forward to maybe copping one or both of those again because it's such a super comfortable wearable model, man.
Yeah,
and I add a little color in my life, JJ. So I'm not wearing.
Of course.
I don't want to be the Johnny Cash of sneakers anymore. Okay, always on the black clothing, black shoes, black this, black everything. I love that color, but so I'm gonna add a little bit of color to my life. I'm really pumped on this. Now, let's move to what I think is probably the most important part of the sneaker segment. So you're familiar with the self-lacing technology, right? The Adapt BBs, all these different things that have come out, right, franchise?
I'm not a fan.
Good. Because you said you were waiting for a lifestyle shoe.
I want something that's just not as bulky.
Basketball
the thing is,
related?
Well, basketball, but it's also bulky. It's a bulky basketball shoe. It's not a shoe that I would wear on or off the court.
Here you go.
Let me see.
Nike announced this morning, and this is from Hypebeast. Nike adds Fit Adapt self-lacing technology to the Huarache.
I don't.
It's lifestyle.
I don't currently own any Huaraches, but let me see. How does it? Oh, is that just a?
Yeah,
it's not going to show how it works.
This is all that we have so far. So it is phone compatible, and it's also with your Apple Watch compatible. I know some of the older ones are not Apple Watch compatible as well. So you'll be able to do the fit adjustment with your Apple Watch. I'm sure you can with some of the Adapt BBs when they have the firmware updates. But this one out of the box will be ready to do Apple Watch and iPhone or iOS adjustments, which is super cool. Now, remember, these have the learning in there to learn kind of how you need, how your foot is designed and what tension they need to be at.
Adapt BB is the self-lacing Michael J. Fox Back to the Future shit. Just if you're unfamiliar with sneakers, I know there's people that listen to the sneaker segment that don't know sneakers. Yeah. That's what it is. It's like the low-end budget self-lacing 20 years late.
You got
30 years late.
Right.
Pretty much.
So I'm concerned.
What are you concerned with?
Just looking at this, I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Already.
Looks like a water sock.
Looks like they're not showing me everything. Why in the hell are they covering the back of the shoe with the thing? I want to see the full shoe. That's what it looks like.
Seth
I knew it. I knew it. It's not a real Huarache. Where's the strap on the back? Why doesn't it look like a Huarache? It looks like an Adapt BB. Stop it.
I think it looks like an old Sean Kemp shoe, like a Kamikaze.
Doesn't
maybe.
look like a Huarache.
I think it looks like the Kamikaze 2.
It's not a Huarache.
In that picture.
And they're intentionally not showing you the back on that promotional Nike photo because they know it doesn't look like, and people are going to go, what the hell is this? This is a Huarache? This doesn't even look like a Huarache. Just call it something else. Don't call it a Huarache if it's not a Huarache silhouette.
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
I'm annoyed. I get annoyed easy, though.
I'll send you this photo, but yeah.
Please keep that photo on your phone. Never send me that photo.
You know what, man?
I need it for the editing.
Yeah, I was like...
Sorry. I was like, why would you send me that photo? I don't want the shoe. I'm shitting on it. But yeah, I'm sorry, JJ.
So
that's my bad.
And so what we know on this
shoe is bad.
What we know is kind of what the look may be. We never know. Maybe it'll look totally different, good or bad.
Sure, because that's what it really looks like in real life.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually made, and that's Seth Fowler shit. So
he's wearing the shoe.
Or no, I think that's just like on some model or some mannequin. But
dude, that was just a post that was shared. That has as much validity as this.
Oh, okay.
Get the hell out of here,
JJ. Are you
JJ.
sure though?
Yeah, I am sure.
That's a real fucking shoe right there. Like
people are wearing it, right? Is what you're saying?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to like make it look like people are wearing it.
We'll see what happens. But estimated arrival of this shoe is September 13th. At the $350 price point still.
Screw that.
I'm just sick of... I just want transparency. Be real with me.
Yeah.
All the sneaker companies, not just Nike. Show me the real shit from the get-go. Stop trying to hide stuff. Stop trying to get me hyped up.
Totally.
And then, pull the wool over my eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not 5. You don't need to get me all excited to go to the dentist.
Right.
When I know it's going to be terrible. I already know the dentist is terrible and it's going to hurt me.
Yeah. It's toe curling.
I already know this shoe is poop, and now you want me to pay $350?
The only thing I'm excited about is they are bringing this technology into a more lifestyle shoe. For that, I'm pumped. Is this going to be the one that I buy? Is this going to be the one that I have to have? No. I'm glad they're transitioning into a lifestyle shoe.
You know what shocks me?
What's that?
Homeboy was riding the hoverboard when he got these. Why? The very first shoe you should be doing self-lacing after the mag is go into the Dunks. Go into skateboarding shoes. Go into like something. Go into the next best. Obviously people aren't riding hoverboards and shit, but start with Dunks. Dunks would be a functional. That would be
Yeah.
dope. Like it would actually make sense. You need your shoes tied tight when you're skateboarding. You don't want the shit
Exactly.
popping off. Like
You almost sounded like Billy Madison.
Well-
I got my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. That's what that reminded me of.
but you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Damn it, I'm annoyed.
I you know what, man? We asked for a lifestyle shoe. They're bringing a lifestyle shoe. For that, I can be a little excited.
Give them some f***ing credit. I mean, for real.
You can give him the credit. I'm giving him the gunshot.
Because I don't want a basketball shoe. I don't like those. They look
Right.
stupid. This may look stupid too. But
Yeah.
at least it's a lifestyle shoe, which
It's
tells
not.
me it's not built for performance. It's going to be a little bit more casual. I'm hoping it's a little lighter because of that. We'll see.
It's like, let's just call it the hurrah, because it's not really finished. It's not the Hirachi. The
Okay.
Hirache.
Hirache.
It's just the hurrah,
Okay.
So is this like a new model almost?
because it doesn't
Because
finish.
it
The back
isn't
of it
like a
doesn't
fully
finish.
like a Hirachi. So like, is this just a new?
No, they're calling it an adapt Hirachi.
Yeah,
which
I know,
is
but
stupid.
just like-
it's annoying me because
If
yes, it should be
and
called
franchise
another
would have been more happy about it. Not that he would have bought it, but if they didn't call it a Hirachi because it doesn't look like a Hirachi, we wouldn't be having this fucking
Right.
conversation.
If they would have just said, "Hey, we're releasing a new
Yeah,
adapt
for sure.
sneaker that's more of a
That's a
lifestyle,
lifestyle
shoe,"
shoe.
then I could look at it for what it is. But
But
right now, I'm
But if you call it a
already
Hirachi,
annoyed.
he's judging it
I'm annoyed.
as how it's called, and I don't like it.
because I'm looking at it at first. I'm like, okay, Hirachi. Okay, well, where's the back? And then I see him scroll down, and I'm like, there's no other pictures, and that's why I started. I'm like, I'm worried.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm worried. And then you show me what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
Nah, exactly what I thought.
I like it
They're
because
trying to pull
the
wool
front
over
the
it.
front of this picture looks like a toe cap of a Presto.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
I'm pumped.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm anxious to see it. We'll see.
If you want a lifestyle shoe that you don't need a lace, just buy Ultra Boost. Slip your foot right in it. Go follow my lacing tutorial and slip your foot right in.
For sure. Hey, I got my
Rolling
favorite. I
around.
got one of my favorite pairs on today.
Yes, look at those.
I got
dude.
the creams, dude.
Yeah, that wool, huh?
Yeah, that wool is nice.
The wool collects all the dog hair in your house.
I'm not
Look at
trying, dude. I'm not trying to pull any wool over your eyes. These are wool.
I like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
See
welcome.
what you did there.
But see, not lace. This is the perfect.
Exactly.
It does collect some dog hair. Weird.
If you want,
Not good.
if you want a self-lacing shoe, buy an Ultra Boost, lace it up like this, and
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good to go.
there you go. I'm rocking the Knicks. Have you ever seen these? Person?
Only in your picture. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen these in person?
No.
The shoe came out in 2003. For those unfamiliar, I'm sorry, 2013. For those unfamiliar, this dropped in 2013. Look at the big apple on the inside.
Before they really started making the leather quality nice.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
great
yeah.
quality. The Celtics pair is pretty much the same. I mean, they're not great. The shoe is just dope. It's not the quality that
Yeah,
makes
it's
it
a
dope.
good colorway.
The colorway is just fire. And like I said, the red apple on the inside, the bright orange laces it comes with are dope. I like that pair.
Yeah, it's a
Plus it
cool pair.
matches the Daryl Strawberry.
It's almost a Bronco.
It goes with my
colorway.
old school Bronco stuff.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
You go with the old school Broncos.
Definitely not the jerseys you buy off of
Look
Federal.
at the tongue material too, dude. It's like a jersey
yeah.
neoprene type material.
That's
It's
sick.
fire.
I like that
Yeah,
actually,
dude.
But this is not the Bronco colorway that you'd go buy the jerseys off of Federal.
No, no,
the super
that's
neon?
the highlighter orange. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the crimson tints.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah,
Those are sick.
I like this pair, man. I really like this pair a lot.
I like this pair, man. This is a good pair, man.
This is a good pair,
Hey,
guy.
knock on wood if you're with me, man.
That's terrible. That is such a bad Gruden.
Dang it.
Take that L on the way out.
That is from a guy that does Gruden decently. That is not a good Gruden. I'm sorry, I can't give you any love on that, Dal. I just couldn't give you love on that.
Amen. Knock on wood if you're with me, man.
Let's go
You
into
need
the
to stop.
YouTube comments and then we'll do.
Oh, quick little thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
One
I'm
of
pulling
our,
up some music.
one of our guys from IG, Steven_Ryan1, just sent us this a few minutes ago. He just wanted to show it. These Travis Scotts that Queen Latifah was wearing at the VMAs.
Nice.
I can't see him.
Unreleased or a custom?
That's what he was trying to figure out himself. But because the inside swoosh is also backwards,
Ooh,
it may
the
or may
medial.
not be
The medial
a custom.
side. Interesting.
Yep.
But it's both sides. Or
So that both, huh?
Yeah.
Both sides
so-
are
That's sick.
flipped swoosh. Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't really see much on them. I can't see the color because then you have all the different colors on the stage.
I'm
but-
pretty sure they're supposed to be red and black.
But it
and
looks like a
white
high,
swoosh.
right?
Yes.
That's a Jordan high.
Yeah, that's the one.
It would surprise me if it was a custom, just because of the fact that I think you would see the customizer tagged, you'd see them post it
true.
in photos. You normally when someone makes
yeah.
a pair of custom shoes for an event,
They
for
like
someone,
freak out and be like,
they post all the shit and they get they're trying to get some clout,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
not trying to. I'm not saying it's wrong. Sorry if that
Yeah.
came off
Who
wrong,
was that? That was Queen Latifah?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
All right, YouTube comments. Let me pull these bad boys up. Status Serigraph starting us off this I was gonna say this week, this episode 91. Jesus, Dal. No, 92.
No, this is 90 dose.
Wow.
That's correct.
On the zip tie discussion and Virgil's intentions. Virgil was actually recently asked about why the Off-White line of shoes had so many accessories, i.e. the zip tie, extra laces, etc. I actually saw this and posted it on my IG story. Did you guys see that on my IG story? I posted about Virgil, how he talked about wanting people to take all the different things in the sneaker and be able to put them on other sneakers and redo other sneakers and stuff with it.
No, not really.
I saw that.
If you go look on his Instagram, I think he put the post up there.
I saw that.
That's where I saw it. He replied with stating, the ultimate idea was that all those extra laces and the zip ties would go to use with all your other pairs of shoes to DIY and make your own versions of Off-White sneakers.
Yeah.
So it's really up to you, or it's really up to everyone to doing with what they want with them and customize and tailor them to their own look, which I personally love. Everyone puts their own take on what he has created. Mm-hmm. I agree, bro. Couldn't agree more.
I think that's what you did with the Spider-Mans.
Couldn't agree more. Yep.
You had it custom and then you put your own spin on it.
Yep.
You've been doing that for a long time with laces and everything.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
I just don't like the standard. I like to flip it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have the same shoes, you know what I mean? But that's why like a pair like this, I love this pair, dude. This is probably one of my favorite pairs in the collection, these Knicks, because they turn heads. You're like, whoa, what the hell is that? And it's something you don't see on everyone.
Right.
Screw the quality. Like, I don't care that they're not great. They're not buttery leather. They're from 2013.
You ain't a GR guy.
They're not great, but they have a really dope apple on the insole, which I love. They have the bright orange laces.
That tongue is sick.
The tongue is really sick. It's just a sick pair. I just like it, but it's not. And that's what I like about it, is it's different. It kind of, you don't, especially here in the D, you don't see a lot of people wearing these at all.
Yeah.
So I like that. Eric, up next. Shoe fits great, just like the ones I get at the store. Just ordered at soultrendshoes.com. Eric, come through and spam my fucking comment section again. I'll rip your face off. I'm deleting that right now. Thank you. Dirty DJ, 823. Yo, fellas. Loving all of this content between the cast and fantasy show. Keep up the great work. Man, that Rick roll was the ultimate troll by the Padres.
Yeah.
Red Sox fans were going nuts before they got rickrolled. Classic. I know, dude. That was so good because they were all sitting there smiling. It was like a dumb Jimmy Fallon looking dork with a Red Sox jersey on, grabbing his lady, and then reaching out, touching hands. Never gonna get. And he got all sad, got all bummed out. I love
That's
that.
tight.
Man, Dal, you were on a roll with telling Robin to stay out of the resale kitchen. I swear, women just don't get it until they see actual money after we flip some shit. Man, I heard a lot of people having issues with other accounts after the StockX breach.
Yeah.
If you use the same password, you need to change it ASAP. Did you use the same password for your Acorns account as well as your StockX account, TTF? No, they were actually different. It's just, yeah. I don't know.
Just luck of the draw.
As far as the fantasy league, it was one of my big money leagues. $250 buy-in, and it's one of my buddies from Ohio. Jeez, that's nuts. The most I'm in is 150. I don't, 250.
Most I'm in is 100.
No, I'm in 7 leagues, so it adds up.
Yeah.
But I'm not in no 250 by itself. That's crazy stuff. I won 2 of the 4 years I was in it. Surprised they let me back in.
Yeah.
Easy money. Man, what do you think about the Broncos D this year for fantasy? Anything more than 15 gets you negative points in my league, in my one league. So having a good D is super important. What? Anything more than 15 or anything more than 15
that would make
points
sense.
gets you negative points in my one league. I don't understand that.
Maybe he meant well, that's not a typo. Anything less than 15 would be, that would make sense, but
Why wouldn't it just be the points that it was? Why don't you just,
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't
got
know.
7, you got 7.
Dirty DJ, I don't know what you mean there.
Explain it to us. As far as luck is considered, I agree there's an underlying story to it all. No way they let him keep all the money otherwise. I don't think you can classify him as a bust, though. To me, a bust is like Jamarcus Russell, Achilles Smith, Heath Schuler. The Colts got 7 years out of him. He did not meet expectations of winning multiple championships, yes, but I don't think they will consider him a bust. Happy B-Day, TTF. Keep up the great work, fellas. Dirty DJ coming through. I like it. As far as Andrew Luck, I mean, I think here's what I say, Dirty DJ. Why do I consider him a bust? Because of the expectation. What even constitutes a bust? There's people that come in and out of the league every single year that play a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they wash out of the league, and we never even hear from them again, and nobody calls them a bust. You know why? Expectation. There is none. When you have expectation, that's what creates the grounds for the possibility of having a bust. And Andrew Luck had one of the biggest expectations coming out of college football that we've ever seen in NFL history. Mm-hmm. He didn't live up to it. He made one AFC championship. He was injured quite a bit, which is not his fault. This is not all his fault. Please don't get me wrong and think I'm coming down on Andrew Luck. It's absolutely the Colts ownership fault. They didn't give him the offensive line he needed. They didn't give him the weapons they needed. And I was talking with a couple people on Twitter, and they actually pointed, use the term, they didn't protect their investment. And I completely agree with that. They didn't do a good job protecting the investment. So the blood is on their hands as well, which is, again, why I think they let him keep the money and all that stuff. We already talked about all that, but that's expectation is why he's a bust.
And I think expectations, if we look at it, you look at that draft class, Andrew Luck came out with RG3. So we're not comparing bust to bust. It's totally different. If it was expectations, RG3 had just as high expectations as Andrew Luck. He just happens to be a bigger bust.
Right.
A bust is a bust. At the end of the day, did he get to a championship? Did he win any rings? And, oh, by the way, he also took over for one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
There was a lot of expectations coming out of college, coming into the Indianapolis Colts organization. They went all in on him. He didn't get him a championship. He didn't do anything that they really wanted him to do. So I think it's a bust.
He was good while he was healthy. He was good.
But it's not a comparable bust to somebody like Johnny Manziel.
Right.
RG3.
It's all
Jamarcus Russell.
There's a million ways to define bust.
Yeah.
If you took every guy that got injured and took them out of the bust conversation, the list wouldn't nearly be as long. But to me, injury, non-injury, whatever the case may be, did you live up to or exceed the expectation put on you coming out of college? Yeah. That's what determines a bust for me. Everything else, ownership, injuries, not good enough, not working hard enough. None of the other stuff matters. Those are all
versus reality.
Yeah, those are all reasons. You're still a bust at the end of the day. Those are the reasons.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to. There's no point in separating reasons.
Stand-up guy? Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Doing it for his family? Hell yeah.
No
Except
doubt.
that XFL still in the background.
Dirty DJ.
Just saying.
Appreciate you. Mike the Man, a.k.a. Boost Dad Canada. Happiest of belated birthdays, my guy. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. I like that, Mike the Man. Actually, before he continues, did you see his post on the Fantasy Football Show?
No, I didn't.
Dude.
Below not good.
He said that he's like, well, I don't really care about the NFL. I'm all about the only real football league that matters, CFL.
Geez. I know.
Wow.
Canadian football. Oh, my God.
I died. I was like, this got to be trolling. There's no way he believes that. Stop it. There's no way you believe that. He continues along, Mike the Man. Another Taoism, variables. Not variables, variables.
Variables.
He said, shots, I'm dead. Also, Dow kept using lamenting wrong. Lament is to mourn. I think he meant cementing, but I digress. Dal is so damn entertaining with the Dallasons.
Whoa, yeah!
My bad. Went for the Kawhi laugh.
I think that's the only reason Robin stays with me.
That's so funny.
That's it.
I think he meant cementing, but lamenting, whatever. That's fine. I didn't even catch that. Jeez. I'm a moron, though, so nothing shocking there. Steven Ryan up next. Yo, dudes, Firecast as always. For the new Patreon tiers, I want to join the highest tier, but won't be available for the draft this weekend because of the time difference. And I've never done fantasy before, so I don't think I can participate, but I would like to take part in DK. Would it mess it up for you guys if I joined the $16 tier, but not take part in fantasy? So, dude, here's what we're going to do. The $16 tier next week is going to drop down to $11.
Right.
That's going to include the featured footage plus your DraftKings every week. Just subscribe to the $11 tier, and you'll be gooch, my guy. Bump your shit from 10 to 11. You'll be golden.
Good.
Does that explain it for everyone? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Happy belated, my bad. Danny B. Dan the man, Dan Belton up in here.
Belton.
Happy birthday to the man, the myth, the franchise. The crown emoji. Thank you, sir. You're either underrated or overpaid. You're either underrated or overpaid, and you guys are you're headed toward the latter. There we go, baby. I like it. I think you could get AAA membership for your birthday or get sponsored by them with all the car trouble you fools get into. The laughing emojis. He's so serious, too.
Yeah.
Or that is so serious. How do we get into so much car trouble?
I don't know.
Even this guy, you hear his car when he's starting the car, leaving the cast.
Awful.
I go outside the studio. I see my man JJ. He starts the car and it's like,
I think the whole neighborhood hears it.
Dude, it's
I don't know.
I'm like, man, it's like he's cranking underneath. It's like, do you have to crank your car to start it?
And then you look at him. You look at him.
Flintstones.
And then he's not looking at you, but all of a sudden, after he starts it, he's like this. It's a slow motion turn. He's like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah, this is happening to me. This is
Slow
real
motion
life.
turn.
Yeah.
Do you do that every time?
Sometimes.
Well, do you know what it is?
I have no idea. It may or may not be a starter. I don't know. Maybe my alternator. I just don't
We
have
just
the
went to
money to
ThriftCon. I
figure.
got a few starters at the crib if you need one. Hey, all right. Dan Pruitt up next. Dan Pruitt went to Hue Custom after your vid and used your discount code.
Oh, dope.
Fire emoji. Good shit. Thank you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Good
I
man.
wonder
what pair did you get?
That's what I'm wondering. And Dan Pruitt is not some guy I've ever seen in here before. So welcome to the comments.
Welcome.
Number one. Number two, next time, let us know what you got, guy.
Yeah, we're
interested.
excited.
We're interested. We don't just read the comments for no reason in here.
Yeah, if you're new, are you saving it for the cast? Because you don't know about saving it for the cast. I don't understand.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, God. Eric Castro up next. Great cast like always. I disagree with the Luck situation. He deserves every penny he's been. He deserves every penny. He's been the most hit quarterback in the league. And he was, wait, damn, I don't understand this. Hold up.
Yeah.
He deserves every penny. There should be something there, but there's not. He's been the most hit QB in the league. Dude, speaking of Dowlisms, this is worse than yours. Instead of saying first, it says one with a TH. Oneth.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Oneth.
He's been the most hit QB in the league. Oneth, tooth, threeth, fourth. Oneth, tooth, and threeth, guy. And then fourth.
Oh, not good.
Fourth year, he was out.
First, second.
Fifth year, he blamed the GM for not protecting their investment. Castro, here's what I got to disagree on. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve every penny. I didn't say he shouldn't be able to keep the money. I just told you why they're letting him keep the money.
Yeah.
It's because they feel bad and they have blood on their hands. They
There's
didn't protect the guy.
something happening.
They got him beat to shit, or the medical staff failed. There's a reason they're letting him keep the money.
Something happened.
Yeah.
behind the curtain.
Or they're like, hey, this guy could get healthy in 2-3 years. Let's not burn this fucking bridge. Maybe he wants to come back, and we would love it to be for the Colts. Let's not make him give this money back and stymie him down the road to where he goes to a division rival and like the Patriots and screws us up every year after Brady retires.
Right.
Like, let's not do that. So that's all I'm saying. I didn't say he doesn't deserve it. I just gave the reason they gave it. But my guy, oneth, tooth, threeth,
We didn't say that, though.
some bad news, Castro. My man, Marco, up
Paulo.
next. For me, it's right-handed everything. But when it comes to my legs, it's left foot first for everything. I have no idea why, but it is what it is. That's when we were talking about the...
Yeah.
That's when we were talking
I
about
put my pants on right side.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Right foot
Switch
first.
hitter, baby. Switch hitter.
Wow.
Cream, 8701. More talk about shoes, less Joe Rogan. BRAAAAA3.
Was that bra?
There's a 3 at the end. I don't know what that is. Was that bra with a 3?
Bra 3? I don't know nothing about
What the
that.
hell?
Take that L on the way out.
Hey, it's pretty easy to just go past our cast, I think.
No, Cream can do what he wants. I'll do what I want, though. So I'll continue to do the show the way I want to do it, Cream. Brady up next. I'm ambidextrous. So I switch hit in golf and baseball while I use my right foot for soccer and throw with my left hand.
Wow.
Damn.
But all my schoolwork is done with my right hand. It confuses the shit out of people, and I love it.
Dude, hey, I got to give this guy props.
Great
If
shit,
he's
Brady.
switch hitting golf,
Fire,
that's
dude.
incredible.
No shit, right?
Dude, I hit a club.
He's
dude,
switch hitting everything.
I went last night with Muzz, and I actually had there was a buddy out there of ours, kind of a friend of a friend. Dude, he had left-handed clubs. I had to try to hit it.
Terrible.
I made contact.
Yeah.
That's about as far as it went.
Dude, he switch hits in golf and baseball.
Wow. I can do it in baseball.
It says I switch hit in golf, baseball, and in the bedroom. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's part. Just a joke, Brady. Just a joke, dog. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming
Just
through.
a joke, Brady. Don't tear your ACL.
Neighborhood up next. 2 of my emails and my eBay account have been compromised in the last 2 weeks. Someone even listed and sold an item on eBay on my account that originated from Germany.
Wow.
That's crazy, neighborhood. Damn, bro. I can't help but think it's related to the StockX breach since the emails I use on StockX are the ones that were compromised.
It's that or porn.
Yes.
Yeah.
You and JJ. I can't say for sure, but from now on, I'm using LastPass to create unique passwords for each service. This prevents multiple accounts from getting accessed. As far as StockX, below not good.
Below not good.
I totally agree, dude. I agree with, I thought about the LastPass too, but now Apple, have you seen the new thing Apple does where they create a strong password for you and they just save it into your password keeper? You guys seen that? Yeah. I've just been using that.
Nice.
Which probably not as safe as LastPass, but Apple, I've got pretty good luck with Apple. I should not really got hacked on Apple. T-Mobile up next. Dow, the Bee Gees, I'm trying to stay alive comment was quick and very underrated.
Nice.
Laughed my ass off.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. God, I need to move. I moved the Kawhi laugh, and now I'm missing it. So, yeah, I kind of no-sold it because I was about to go into the Padre clip, so I apologize. Or no, wait, it was something else. I was about to go into something else, and we were talking.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure.
TTF, love the zip tie look. I always take mine off in fear of breaking it. Now I'm going to rock it. Also, add this 10 minutes after you upload the podcast thumbs down guy to Fail Beast hit list.
Oh, nice.
I like that one a lot. Yeah, someone gives us a thumbs down like 2 minutes into the cast.
Yeah, where's GoldenEye been? Or Jay Nasty?
Busy probably, bro.
Sticking up for us.
No, Jay Nasty was here. He's a couple casts behind. He's commenting on old casts.
Oh.
I've been seeing Jay Nasty. Yeah. I was like, oh, this shit's so old. I might as well just comment back. I'm never going to read it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Blake P up next. My favorite Dallism, all of a sudden. Normal people say, all of a sudden. But no, not Dallas. Death Row toys would be incredible. I'd be in on several of those you brainstormed.
Nice.
I like that a lot. Yeah, all do you, I was talking to my girl about that tonight. Do you say all of the sudden?
I say all of a sudden.
Oh, just all of the sudden.
I think so. I think
no of?
all of a sudden.
So
yeah, I do that.
So there's an of in there that you're not using.
That's correct.
And the is really an A.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
I figure we don't need it for the most underrated podcast, so I don't use it in here either.
All of a sudden. I like it.
All of a sudden.
Hey, who cares? Devrante, God damn it. Thomas the Franchise, Dow, and Dips. Hashtag it. Work too damn hard for this cast to fail. Support these men. God bless you, Tommy. I'll ride or die until the end. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. I'm not sure what happened with the autocorrect there, but I love the rest of it.
Yeah, was he trying to say dip shit?
God damn it. Thomas the Franchise and Dow and Dip shit. Yeah, I think so, dude. Dips. Instead of dips, hashtag it.
Yeah.
It's dipshit. You're dipshit.
JJ, right. I think you're better than dipshit. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I think so too.
But if you don't deadlift your ass off, I don't know what to tell you.
Devrante, why didn't you just say dipshit? That was fucking confusing. Just cuss, guy.
Yeah.
Just F-bombs we're trying to work on, and I'm not doing a very good job this episode.
I'm killing it this one.
Jason Hayes up next. It would be cool if these were live. I said, stick around. We're working on it, bruh.
Nice.
And dude, he got 4 thumbs up on that. So I think people really would like live. Here's my thing, guys. Here's what I want to push this to in the future. I want to start marketing this as the podcast that's like a morning show. How do you think we should do that? If anyone has some suggestions on that, let me know. This is your guys' show too. But I think that would really give us, put some good eyes on the cast because it is like a morning show. We talk a bunch of different topics. We got sounds going on. We're dropping interviews. This is not like a typical podcast. Most of your podcast or podcasters aren't very good at what they're doing and they can't just talk random shit. So they bring a guest in every episode, and every single episode they interview a new person and they rely on the people to get them the views, not themselves. I don't want to be like that.
Right.
I want you to come here and enjoy what the hell we do. Our show. And anyone that comes in here, they're a guest. They're a guest on the show and they rock with the way we do the show, or they don't come in the show. Like, this is just, we're not moving shit around for people. This is what we're doing. We're doing what we want to do.
We have high standards for guests, so not everyone is
I talked about that earlier. I lost it on a tangent. I'm sorry. Forgot about that. That might have been a hungry moment. I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
That was early.
I actually have some French toast left over.
Oh, nice.
I brought it to the studio, but I didn't microwave it. So, yeah, it's chilling. And then last up, dude, Landon. Made it into the fantasy group.
Yeah.
already listened to the full cast on Patreon, but it's Wednesday, and I had to come here to say happy birthday, TTF. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. YouTube comments are fire this week.
Yeah, man.
Even the misspellings, you guys added a lot to the show.
The dipshit.
Yeah, thanks for adding the comment. Yeah, why didn't you just write dipshit? That was good. That was good. Thank you guys for all coming through, man. Shout out to everybody that made it into the Fantasy Football League. Let's close on some underrated news, Dow.
Yeah, man. So the latest thing to come out is as weed becomes legal in a lot of states, right? How do cops actually enforce this, right? You know, DUI checks, that kind of stuff, very, very easy to do with alcohol. Well, researchers have now got together and been doing some studies and tests here lately to try to come up with something. Because as we know, right now, as with a DUI, the driver just blows into a tube. But with weed, how does this work?
Yeah.
So the testing right now that is available is only blood, urine, or hair samples. The downfall to that, gentlemen, is that's going to show history that you do have THC in your system at one point.
It could be like in there for like 90 days.
Dude, hair follicle tests can go back months.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
months.
it's
Like
nuts.
my buddy my buddy
3
was working
months.
for Glaser Mercedes, and now it's called Mercedes of Broomfield or something like that, you know, bot outs. But dude, they tested a hair follicle. They could go back as far as a year.
No shit.
On a follicle of hair.
Wow.
So just goes to show. So testing's not very
What are they doing for
accurate.
weed then? I've always wondered about that because I smoke
Right.
a lot of weed. I wear glasses a lot because I'm high a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's how I work. That's how I
bet.
get stuff done.
So current testing, all they can do is blood, urine, or hair samples. But then the
Right.
problem with that is then you're going to have to go back with them, you know, and be escorted to the police station, take blood, take urine, all that good stuff, right? So they know it's kind of antiquated and it's not. It's not a good measurement.
Right.
Because it's in your system.
Yeah.
But how early, how late, that kind of thing. So recently, there's been some scientists and venture capitalists and entrepreneurs that are racing for a better way. So they've come up with a breathalyzer for weed. Now, this is California.
Not good for
yeah,
me.
yeah. This is a California startup called Hound Labs. They recently raised $65 million to develop such a product and released a small study showing how it could work. Then a Canadian firm called Santec Labs has Silicon Valley backing for a similar device. Here's what they see. So this breathalyzer, like a typical alcohol-based breathalyzer, has a mouthpiece you blow into and digital display to show the results. Breathing into it sends air flowing over carbon nanotubes thousands of times smaller than a human hair that help identify THC molecules, even among other substances in the sample. Now, here's the problem with that. So what that's trying to detect is smoking. So what comes to light now is what about edibles?
Yeah.
What about, things that you might
That's
eat?
the thing, dude. Driving on smoking weed is like, you take a couple puffs of weed and drive, it's fine. Like, whatever.
Right.
Especially for someone that smokes a lot of weed. It's nothing. I will not drive on edibles. I won't eat edibles and then go drive. Hell no. That shit's so unpredictable, dog.
Dude,
it's so unpredictable.
It could kick in whenever.
You don't know, dog. Yeah, you don't know how hard it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
You don't know when it's going to hit you. I would not
And it depends
drive
on,
on edibles.
and it depends on what you ate, what you
Yeah.
have,
No doubt.
what's in your system, what's in your chemistry, that kind of stuff.
Too many variables.
That's the problem with this.
So many variables.
Yeah, so it's variables. No doubt. So that's the problem with this. So obviously the main loophole is weed breathalyzers may only pick up the THC that's been smoked. However, edibles would create a pretty expansive loophole when it came to detecting THC to use through breath. Saliva is another easily obtainable fluid that researchers have considered testing. That seems to be where they're going to put most of the funding, is a saliva-based test. So that being said, they're doing the research. They're trying to get this figured out. But obviously, as this weed becomes more legal and through so many more states, this is obviously going to it's cause for attention.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a problem? Can it be a problem? Sure. Everything can be. But that's kind of the latest. So we're talking millions and millions of dollars. They're working on it. Scientists are looking at it. You've got a venture capitalist putting money into it. So that's the latest that I have with this. So weed breathalyzers soon to come.
Interesting stuff. I think I've wondered how they're going to kind of combat that and do all that. But
Sounds like it's going to backfire.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to still be hard for me. I don't know how accurate that is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that's going to be like ridiculous.
Because is there going to be
I
like
smoked a joint 2 days
legal?
ago, a day ago.
Yeah.
How do you know I just smoked a joint and got in the car? And
Yeah.
I'm impaired right now. I mean, I smoked a joint this morning. It's 4:30.
Right.
Yeah. Like,
But
is
the-
there
but-
going to be like a legal limit of
Yeah.
how high you could be while driving and,
then,
shit like
and
that?
then how somebody metabolizes it versus somebody else.
Yeah.
So you could argue that with alcohol as well. You know, the bigger people that, you know, because THC is stored in fat cells. So, you know, the larger people can probably ingest and take more, just like usually bigger people can have
Right.
more alcohol. So then you have all that. So I would say DAs are going to be pretty fucking busy.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Like trying to get this through trial and arguing how much is too much. It's
I could already
it's
see
just
cases
different.
getting thrown out. at
Yeah,
this
for
point.
sure. Well, I think there already has been cases thrown out in the likes of
'Cause there's
California.
no evidence for this shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. The standards and how they're going to set that is going to be very, very difficult, I'd say.
Oh,
Pure Spectrum CBD. Just close on that, Dow.
Yeah, man. Pure Spectrum CBD. I have been using it here super, super heavy, man. I've been having some complications or pains in my knee for whatever reason. So I don't know if it's because the fall's coming, changes of seasons. Obviously, it's still pretty fucking hot outside. So this sun's still getting to me. But I feel like as I get a little older, my bones, you know, your parents used to joke about it like, oh, man, I can feel it, man, in my joints, man. There's a storm coming or the weather's changing. I feel like the same thing, man. So I've been having some issues, man, with like almost where the MCL is. And don't get it twisted, I ain't been doing nothing to mess up an MCL.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe I've been sleeping wrong or whatever. I talked to JJ about it. He's like, well, man, maybe you just bumped it, man. Maybe you just bumped it with one knee when you were sleeping. And that's probably
I just
true.
said you might have bruised
Like,
it or something.
like maybe got like a
that.
bone bruise or something, you know? So I've been putting that topical salve on there, dude. And I've been taking like, you know, maybe an Advil or so here and there just to get the inflammation down. I'll tell you what, dude. It has saved my life.
Nice.
It has made things so much better, man, for me. So that being said, Pure Spectrum CBD, enter code MUP, 10% off your entire order. Dude, they just got restocked with all of the animal CBD. So all the pet, whether you're putting whether
Tincture.
The
drops.
tincture.
Yep.
Yeah. Whether you're putting the tincture on there or you're giving them the pills,
Yep.
they're fully stocked back on that. Dude, they are getting so much rave reviews right now for people, you know, from pet people, right? You know, and it was just National Dog Day. Did
Yes,
you know
I
that?
saw that.
A couple days
Yeah.
back. So, dude, shout outs to restocking that. 10% off your entire order.
So
MUP.
cool to be able to calm your pets down, man, if they got anxieties. And all CBD is not created equal, man. So
That's true.
I will stress that as more and more of these companies start to pop up. You see Gronk's with the company there. They look pretty legit. It looks like a medical type of company. Pure Spectrum obviously takes it very, very serious. So don't just go get some random CBD or some cheap bullshit and then be like, oh, CBD doesn't work. It definitely works.
Yeah.
You're not getting good shit. I recommend, I use 1,000 milligram. I
Yeah.
love the 1,000, dude. Me and my girl give each other a little 1,000 milligram, a little on the neck massage
You
right
bet.
before bed, dog. Just put
So
you
good.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
Dude,
And,
I love taking it before planes, dude. You know, because
Yes.
it's, you know, you have no control. So me being a controlling guy, I got to take a little CBD for that anxiety, man.
No
Just
doubt.
kind of let you relax a little bit.
Yep. PureSpectrumCBD.com. Use the code MUP. I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode, man.
Nope.
Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Have
Yeah.
fun. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get too crazy. Don't hurt yourself, but have a lot of fun, man. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family, whatever you guys do. And we will see you back here next week, and we'll see you Friday.
Friday.